Hi everyone. Hello. Good, very early morning. Hi. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing? It's so lovely to see you all. Um, I know I forgot one other thing. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. We need to do. I'm so what's the word for it? So out of loop with things. um, okay. I should have waited for this. How are we, everyone? Silly sweet. We need to set some goals. Yes, that looks good. Oh no, the tinks are back. I think I don't remember how I fixed that last time outside of resetting the API settings. um, there we go. Weird. Wait. There we go. That was weird. Did that work? I think so. When I said I was ready, I wasn't ready. I lied. There. It looks great. Wonderful. Okay. We're all set. Thank you everyone for your patience. How are we doing? I almost said happy Monday. It's not Monday. There's a Pokemon in chat. Oh, you know what? Let's scroll up through chat. Oh my gosh, and recognize everyone that's here. I'm gonna be really out of the loop today. Lady Laura was here. The first early bird? Yes, the first early bird. I want to get your name correct. We have a new sweetheart here. Is it Verva Valkia? Please correct me. Let me know if you prefer something else that's shortened. Let us know. We also have Busby. Hi, Busby. I love Busby. Busby is so sweet. Thank you for helping out behind the scenes with another event. I'm so grateful. I feel so bad. I'm just like, I'm all over the place with my work schedule. So I really appreciate your help and patience with me. Um, the pin, yes. I haven't streamed in a week, everyone. Please let me know if things need to be fixed. For example, I can't hear the music now. Okay, let me know if it's loud. But now I can actually hear it. And there's Zoe. Zoe's doing all right after our trip there. She's doing okay. I love that we were setting the wilds on the coziest. Oh, don't forget your fish and your taro. I I think I'm gonna be doing that a lot today. Didn't do a whole lot of talking in the last week, so getting your dailies, get your dailies. Yes, yes, yes. How are we doing on numbers? 22 coffees, 24 mushrooms, 57 sweets total. Let's go. Get your dailies, get your dailies. We also have Cleaver, and I need to fix his because I keep changing emotes, so I got rid of turnip hat or turnip head, and now I have to update that. So again, thank you for being here, Cleaver. I appreciate you so dearly. um and you haven't slept. Oh no, volume of music is good. Oh, thank you so much. I feel like it was a little quiet before. I'm looking at the bars and I'm still a little worried, but this song in particular is quiet. But yeah, I'm still very much obsessed. Oh, it was the end of the song. Okay, there you go. Oh yeah, we'll hear this one. Very much obsessed with the movie and the music and Tolkien. Oh my gosh, yesterday I almost got mad at him because I was like, there is no such thing yet. Like there needs to be more time. And so we have devices in our house. I'm sorry that we're the people that have them. We use the games, and one of them that we have our I can't say the word because mine is Alexa. But the one in the living room we've named computer. And we have a couple of other devices. But anyways, he was like, computer, put on K-pop Demon Hunters lo-fi. And I was like, no such thing exists, not yet. And guess what played? K-pop Demon Hunters Lo-Fi. I was like, let's go. So your girl, of course, was like, well, you know what I'm gonna be using for streams. So, yeah. If it gets a little repetitive, because although the songs are all different, they're based off of one album. So, a dozen songs over and over and over again, different variants. If we get a little tired of it, it's okay to say so. But perhaps we'll be good today. And then I'll have to concentrate and not start singing. I love the movie, and we were gaming. We were playing Sepalia. This was like last week, maybe the week before, but in our Discord. And I'm gonna name drop. Cloud asked, "Sweet, how many times have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters since we watched it the first time in Discord?" And I was like, "That's a personal question." I was just like outright, just like deadpan. A lot. Definitely, actually, speaking of a dozen, it might be almost a dozen. But yeah, I love it. It's so good. And then, of course, Tolkien showed me the SNL skit, which could have been better. I don't know. And I get it. Rehearsals and people being new on the show is very different than people returning and already having a vibe and feel and being in a brand new skit. But when you have people that are brand new to the show doing a brand new skit, it kind of came through sadly. But I saw the SNL skit with I forgot his name. Darn, I'm really bad with that. But Hispanic guy who was obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. He was like, no. He was like so mad. And I got a little frustrated because I forgot the actress's name. I'm terrible with names. Remember the fake ones because the actress who plays Mira, they messed up her audio when she went to do the fit check for the Napalm era. It was just like, oh, the pitch. It was just like the mic was echoing, and I was just, you could tell she heard it and just like didn't go louder. She just capped herself. You could tell. And I was just like, no. You could tell she wanted to get louder. She was like, oh boy, that sound is off. So I was just like, no. But they did have a little funny scene right after that. And instead of doing that whole like verse, instead of following up with Zoe's line, I'm gonna spoil it for you. Uh she came out in front of them and went, Caw! And I laughed. And then Toki was like, why is that so funny? I was like, because it's not part of the song. It's later on in the movie. It's totally random and it's hilarious. I was like, they got all dressed up to be badasses and kick some ass. And yeah, it was so great. Hi, Devs. Oh my goodness. Hi, Devs. I'm just talking about K-pop Demon Hunters. Stop me, please. Speaking of Rain Train stuff. Yes. Oh my gosh. And I haven't responded to you. So me getting back, I can like respond right now. Let me just double check. Since getting back from New York, oh my gosh, there's DMs, there's things I haven't gotten back to regarding events. Even Busby, our event for next week, this afternoon, I'm gonna have a lot of time to dedicate you know, not streaming in the afternoon means I can work on other stuff, which is good. So, yeah, I'm going to make a good old post for Wear Your Stripes, get a lot more work done, and then we'll essentially be ready to go aside filling spots. But let me double check the Ace Week one. That's the thing, is like making sure I'm looking at the right one. um, was that Ace Week? Yeah, the 24th. Yep, 53. I got thrown off because there was someone placed after, but I see that that's changed, which is totally fine. Okay. Um, awesome. Oh, going till 11 a.m. That's fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect. Yes. Yep. Let me get back to you on that so you can close the ticket. I'm so sorry. We're... Thank you. Thank you so much. Busby's like, I'm just here to, like, kick Sweet in the butt. Make sure she gets back to us. You can go lurk now. No, I'm kid. I kid. Thank you so much, Busby. I appreciate that. No, hey, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Get these things done. And, yeah, the Fruities events are big events, you know. It's not some small little Wear Your Stripes little mini event. It's like, there's a lot to manage. So if you gotta track down some people who wouldn't mind, like, if you know who you're talking to, who wouldn't mind, you know, like, hey, I have a stick, you know, that's me holding a stick, like, poke them a little bit. Hi, Silver, thank you so much. Did you just cheer biddies? Thank you so much. Oh, captions. I remembered, and then I talked to our friend who's going to show up in a little while, and then forgot. Creator dashboard, extensions, my extensions, extreme closed captioner, configure, click the link. Ah, not even logged in. There we go. Click to start captions and looking for the text, Hello, hello. There we go. Captions on. I love you all. There we go. Huh. I'm glad I remembered at the start of stream. I love you, Silver. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Wolf King. I appreciate you. Here, I'll give you a wave. Thank you for being here. How are you, Devs? It's so good to see you. Thank you for popping in, because I know you're hanging out with our dear friend over there, doing the awesome partner streaming over there. I'm so happy for them. And right now I have Boobtober as my Twitch team featured on my profile. But yeah, girl, can't wait to have Bit by Bit on there. I can't wait. It'll be wonderful. Bookish, hi. Hi, sweetheart. I'm gonna give you a little shouty. How are the streams going? I'm missing a lot. I need to lower my voice, slow down my voice. I'm gonna push myself. It's been a week since I've streamed. And we're going to check in about our Septembers. We're going to check in about my weekend, which wasn't all vacation. There was a little bit of hardship in there. But I also want to show off some of the good things about this weekend. And I think I'd love to start with that right now, if that sounds all good. Now, really behind on things, so this is going to be very haphazard. It's not going to look great. But I would love to show you all some pictures from Ren Fair and then videos. Hopefully you hear them. That's a picture. Let's get this down a little bit. Alright, so where can I put this? Yeah, right here looks good. Y'all don't mind like looking farther over? I could, you know what? I could just like do this. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm gonna move over. I think I'll just reach over into the mic. Oh, I need to bring that down below there. Okay. So, I'm going to put this over down here. There we go. Look at this, everybody. So, this is my third year going. I went a couple years ago for the first time to the New York Ren Fair. Love it, love it, love it. And did not go the following year because I kid you not, talking about things about mental health, mental illness awareness, and as streamers and as individuals who go through things in life, I had gone through one of the worst sexual harassment scenarios in my life that involved over a dozen people that had been, I'm going to use the word kind of victimized, really specifically targeted and repetitive by this individual who would not stop. And it blew up. Obviously, I was kind of pushed into corners and provoked and to kind of, oust this individual who very much was rampant. Um, and the reason I bring that up is because it so greatly affected me. They absolutely let me know they intended on going to New York Ren Fair to possibly interact with me, meet with me. It bothered my partner so very much. Neither of us felt that we could go. What would have been my second year the following year. So, yeah, I know. Why do people? Exactly, exactly. And I am very much, we'll talk about these things behind closed doors. We'll protect our communities. We'll inform our friends on a need to know basis. Nothing more, but definitely what's needed. But in that particular one scenario, it got so pushed to the surface. I wasn't the only one that had gone around and made sure that we have to take such heightened steps to make sure that this person is gone. Not for lack of their trying repetitively. So, yeah, so I didn't go, and I apologize for not being good with years. I'm bad with math, so didn't go the following year. So last year was my second time going. You've seen me wear the corset. That was my first ever, like, well, I didn't buy it. Tolkien did. It was my first ever gifted type of, amazing piece from of anything from Ren Fair. And I was just so grateful that it was, a garment, a piece of wardrobe that I can implement with my cosplays. So, that was really wonderful. But the really cool thing is just knowing what shows you want to go to. So second year was just so much better because I knew what I wanted to see, the same stuff but the new stuff and timing. And last year, reason I'm still on this image, last year was really important. I learned from that first time and I didn't get to go the previous year, so last year was really important to us. We went early. We went early. We wanted to be there for it. We wanted to be there for the opening. They do this whole opening and the doors open at 10 a.m. Bunny ears. And I kid you not. And it's my fault. I needed to get coffee. I needed Dunkin'. It's hot sweet. So I had to stop in the morning. Also, the nausea. Oh my gosh, stop, go, stop, go. Reasons to go early. Now, last year was not the last weekend. We went this year the very last day. The last weekend, the last day. There was not a lot of traffic when we went early. Last year was very different because we thought we left early enough, and I kid you not, we're walking up. It's a walk from where you park. We're walking up, and we can see it's kind of crowded in this area where everybody's waiting for the first act to come out. And we're walking up, and you have to cross the road, and there you are. You're at the waiting area for these gates. And we walk up to the crosswalk, and the guy is just me and Tolkien and one other person, an older individual with a small cart, and it was just the total of three of us, right? Way behind us was a pretty big group of people, way behind us. The crossing guard, like the people that work for Red Fair, cut us off right there and did not let three individuals go into the entrance for the grand opening. And I was so I nearly cried in front of this individual because it was just like it was a big deal. So I heard everything, but I didn't get to see the people and what they were doing. Last year was the king and queen. This year it was a Maid Marian and what's the sheriff? Nottingham? Is it Sheriff Nottingham from Robin Hood? I terrible memory. But so, anyways, long story. We got to do that. We got to be there for it. I think I'm gonna show the pictures first, and then hopefully the videos will play all right. But I did get a video or two. By the way, so that's the entrance. And what I'm going to do is, if this works properly, I should just be able to click this. Yes, and it'll stay the same size. Yes. Awesome. So, you're waiting and you're waiting. Oh, that schedule is very old. You're waiting. And so people start to filter out, some of the actors start to filter out, and they'll kind of talk to you a little bit and, just kind of ease you into the fact that you might have been waiting there for a while. So I think we got there at like 9:30. Plenty of time. I was so happy. And these lovely, I don't know what to call them. I don't want to genderize people. I want to say ladies, but they are so precious. You have the what's the moth? The lunar moth in the middle, and then some lamb chops on the side. And all they were just kind of, doing little symbols to each other, just doing little things. It was so cute. Let me catch up with chat before I get too caught up with my stories. You wish Ren Fair wasn't in the middle of May when it's not. Oh, yeah. So reasons why we go towards the end of the year, and even last year going towards, we were like at the end of September as opposed to the last weekend of Ren Fair, which is October. So, yeah. And actually, we all went through this last weekend. We all hit records. It was so warm. So what should have been cool ended up having just an abnormal heat wave, of course. It was, you know. So I'm gonna adjust this again. All right, next picture. I don't have too many pictures, everybody. I do want to talk about these guys. Let me get a little close to the mic. I want to talk about this one guy. So, Maid Marian comes out, and the sheriff where is he in this picture? I think he's about to come out. And these are his lackeys, his guard, his men. So they're supposed to be tough and mean and stuff. But y'all, I'm gonna enlarge this, y'all. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I don't mean to be so rude and not cool, but what an Oscar Isaac look-alike! And his acting was good. Like, you believed him. He was so good. Like, he fit that role so well. And some people, they fit the role, but you can kind of tell that they may need to act a little bit more. Not this guy. No, not this guy. All natural. So I'm not going to go on and, I don't want to sexualize anyone. That's not cool. But I'm not the only person in the audience that was like, oh, hey. I do need to say that. He was just really well dressed, and he was very handsome. So we enjoyed ourselves, and the show was really kind of cool. Maid Marian was like, we're going to let everybody in. And, the sheriff was like, no. And then she was all, well, how are we going to take their money if we don't let them in? You won't get your tax. And then they did this whole thing of being like, no, we need our money. It was very sweet. It was very cute. Very lovely. How you doing, Puddin'? We're going over just a little bit of Ren Fair stuff. Oh, yes, there they are. Yeah, I thought they were some of these people. They're so natural looking in these roles. I know it's very small on the screen. I'm gonna make it big again. Look at this guy. Like, that looks like a sheriff from Robin Hood that wants to, beat you up and take your money and, possibly just leave you there in the ditch. Some of these people really fit their parts, and this guy did, very especially. So, and I'm very aware with Ren Fair, that's how you get these roles. It's not something you just land or hop into. You have to work your way through and up. It's something that you earn. It's a very respected type of work industry. So yeah, I'm a big Ren Fair gal. I love it. All right, this guy, Aaron Bonk. If you have not had a chance, this guy performs all over the world. He'll be the first to tell you all his Guinness Book of Records. But the reason he's so amazing is not just for his skills and talents and everything he does. And I got a couple of videos. but he's hilarious. And he makes it a rule. He even says, he's like, the only person I'm going to make fun of is myself. I do not make fun of my audience. And he cracks really good jokes, really humorous things, all directed towards himself or just generalizing, just being funny. Such an awesome, epic, like, fire nerd. He's so cool. So if you have yet to see Aaron Bonk, you're missing out. Half the show is his personality. He's amazing. So yeah, and the fire. The fire is really cool. He does the same a few jokes because this is our third year, and we always see Aaron Bonk, and he does some of the same jokes. And one of them is he has two mugs. One is water or whatever beverage he needs. The other one is not something he needs to be drinking. And he always makes this joke at the beginning of the show, I've noticed, where he pretends to go for the wrong one and then he goes for the other one and he drinks it. And then he makes a joke. He's like, that almost could have been very, very bad. And then the crowd sort of chuckles because if you know. And so I was able to chuckle because I was like, oh. And then he'll drink his water, put it down, and he'll say something like, only a few of you know why. Because he almost drank the flammable liquid stuff that they use and stuff like that. So yeah, I noticed some of his jokes. I was like, I remember that. And I guess this is the last photo I have. We didn't take too many photos, being third year. We really just kind of had not seen it all, but we had seen the stuff that we'd wanted to see. Last year, I showed off. We did a whole presentation on the Sweet Stream. I did a whole thing where we did like a slideshow, and it was a beautiful background, looked very Ren Fair medieval and stuff. I showed off the cat and rat show. I showed off, we did not see Birds of Prey this year. I'm sure it would have been amazing, but we did not go this year because I went the previous 2 years. One of the things that was amazing, and I don't actually have a whole lot to show off, unfortunately, just one video, not even any pictures, but I showed off a ton last year. It was my first year getting to attend a joust. It's as cool as you just ever think it is. Like, if you just wonder why are people obsessed with jousts, because like you have to go and be like, yeah, it's so hard not to get excited and involved, and it's a lot of fun, and the horses are really taken care of. In fact, the one video I have from this year, we sat on the same side, so we got the same hero. Sadly, last year he did not win, but this year we got the same guy, same horse, and he did win this year. So we were so happy. Love to Elliot. Everybody loved Elliot. That's the horse. There's myself and a few others. It just became a thing. We were like, we love you, Elliot. So yeah, one thing that was really awesome was they improved the Viking village this year. We went our first year. It seemed like, oh, okay, like they're gonna open this up. This is kind of cool. We can see where it's going. Last year when we went, it was moved and it was like empty and just nothing happening. It was just kind of like there were like maybe 2 or 3 people in a couple of tents versus all the other empty like stages and stuff. So this year was so different. They had a very lovely spot. They had, and it being the last day of the last weekend of the whole summer, yeah, there weren't a lot of people, but there were more than there were when we went last year, which was just kind of towards the end, not the official end. So yeah, it was really awesome to see that improved upon and flushed out and filled up a little bit more. And they do more workshops and like little demonstrations more too. So this guy was definitely there last year, and I did not get video of him because he gave me a very sourly look last year. And I learned, like not everybody wants their photo taken, not everybody wants their video taken, I should know. So, but I love blacksmithing. I get so excited. I get like a little giddy girl for some reason. I just love blacksmithing. I could watch it all day, probably not, but all morning. And yeah, it's just so cool. There is a museum in my state where they have blacksmithing and stuff, and I'm sure there's more that I'm unaware of, but it's like one of my favorite things of this particular museum in my state is the blacksmithing little what do you call it, cabin, not place, but this is more of like, you know, a hut, or whatever they call those. So yeah, it was really cool to see that all fleshed out. I think those are all my pictures. No, I'm saving the best for last. Toki told me I need to post this last photo on Reddit. I'm saving it for after the videos, everyone, okay? We're saving it for after the videos. So I'm going to hide that. We're going to get rid of that. I don't know how well this is going to go. It's a media source. Oh, but if I just plug it in, it's just going to automatically play. And I don't know if the audio will pick up. Let's find out. Let's see what happens. I actually, the moment I pop it up, I will be able to adjust volumes. So let me pause the music. We're listening to a very like Spanish version of Strategy. That is very cool, like the little Spanish guitar, but we're going to pause that. So this was, I have 2 videos apparently of the whole entrance and the grand opening. So let's see what happens.
Friends, hello now!
Hear anything? Oh, it's really loud. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the sheriff.
The problem here is, I cannot believe all of ye in the back are even excited to be
I don't
here.
know, can you
I'm
all
not
hear this?
excited. Thy voice does not match thy feet, unfortunately.
I'm trying to remember this part.
Was
Was it?
Come, step up closer.
Oh, okay. They're telling everybody to come forward, get ready. I don't think this is the one. That's not the one I wanted to show. So sorry. Let's try this one. All right. Is it going to be loud again? Nope. Okay. Here they are.
High Sheriff and Lord Commander of all beyond these gates.
Everyone talks like that too. You have to. That's part of the job.
Oh, you know, but I really like the sound of it. It's got a good ring to it, you know? You don't know?
Whoa. What?
We are most excited. I am personally prepared
All right. I loved it. It was so sweet. All right. The next one. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to show you this next one. I was telling Tolkien, I was like, they need to do more parades. Oh my goodness. This is so cute. So exciting. We were eating food and all of a sudden my ears pricked up. I was like, do I hear like just really wonderful singing down like a march or something? And I looked behind and I had to, drop my food, get in position, get a video. So here we go. I loved it. Yeah, doing well with the tambourine. It's so cute. Look at everyone. Look at how well everyone is so dressed. So cute. And then so they went to this part and they started dancing around there and singing more, and it was just it was so sweet. It was so sweet. So now we're gonna get into some Aaron Bonk. I'm really excited to show you this. Now, is this the bee? This is the bee.
It gets better.
I have to send this to him.
Oh, hello, bee. Wow. It was so close to my face.
Oh, he's so funny. Yeah, bees were an issue that day, and no one got stung, but yeah, they were. I was telling Tolkien, like, I don't remember bees being an issue last year.
And my back is dirty.
And this is him. Hi, Sheikah. We're just going over Ren Fair stuff. This is Aaron Bonk.
I love
He's hilarious. world record holder, hilarious guy. I don't know if I was probably talking over it. He makes a joke that the toughest part of that trick is like getting up because he's old. He's like not holding the fire on my head. It's like getting up off the floor. This is the second one. I think with whips. If it's loud, I apologize. What's this
I
one?
begin by attempting
He's so
to
funny.
balance
Oh no, the sword!
both of these.
You can't like not just be like, ah, man,
my
this is so
face.
cool. You're seeing this outside in
I
a
know,
Renaissance
right?
fair. Ah,
Ridiculous.
and
I
he
should've
does this
graduated.
every year.
Oh, first I gotta get those.
Oh, is that it? Okay. I don't remember how long these are. Oh, I'm sad that I didn't get more of that. Is there like this part? Here we go.
No, look. I don't
Is
need
that
your
cool?
goodies, okay? I need your money. Not a bit. What I'm about
He's
to
so
attempt
great.
is known in the industry as a combination style stunt. Balancing while juggling. It's also known as stupid. But
Oh
you've
yeah,
been an
he
amazing
spun
audience
it.
for my first show
This is the
today.
video I was
So I
thinking
will
of.
attempt this
I hope it's
for
long
you.
enough. Spin it,
Hard
spin it,
way.
spin it. There we
See
go.
if I can make this the $20 stunt.
Yeah.
Not yet. Nah.
Let him go! So I guess I don't have any video of him working with the fire. There we go. It's really loud with the whips, but it's so cool. I was just sharing about Aaron Bonk that half the show is not just the amazing performance and tricks that he's doing, but it's his personality. He's hilarious, very kind of like either cute or adult humor, a good blend of both. Thank you so much for that. Ah, Grandpa! You got Janeway. There's coffee in that nebula. You got Janeway. Raiders, welcome in. I was just going. You just missed our little Ren Fair little slideshow. I was just talking about Aaron Bonk. He's amazing. Oh no, I gotta fix your shouty. Stop updating your emotes. Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Ah. I love that follow alert. I haven't streamed in a week. Uh-oh. Why aren't my emotes popping up? Mush hug should work. This just might be a me issue. I cut my hair. You're the first one to say something about my hair. I cut my hair. I wasn't gonna say anything. I cut it, everyone. Let's catch up with chat. I haven't been streaming in a week. I do a lot of palea. Oh, let me bring. Oh, don't go anywhere, y'all. Y'all need to hear this. Okay. I'm obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes, it's been established. The sweet community knows, but also your girl has found K-pop Demon Hunters lo-fi. New obsession unlocked. I'm gonna be a little spazzy and all over the place, but welcome in. This past weekend, I was out of state, went on a little trip to New York State, went to Ren Fair, went to Stardew Symphony as well. That was the main reason for the trip. Part of our stream today, we actually just kind of reviewed all of our pictures and videos I had. So we just did that. And I'm actually going to talk about a little bit about my weekend and some of the hardships. Not a whole lot to speak on there. But I am going to talk about some of the experiences I went through in September. I'm not going to overshare or, share too many details, but we're here for Mental Illness Awareness Week, and your girl had one of the most difficult months I've had in over a year. Trigger warning, and I will not be sharing too many details. I'm a dog nanny and chicken nanny, and I lost clients in September, not for lack of my saving one. and the others, but I wasn't successful with all of them. And yeah, it was just really hard. And then going through some streamer experiences, having an individual use my name to get into a Twitch team in which I had to let the leader know that no, actually, I don't have affiliation with this individual. Another situation with an individual who had created so much interpersonal issues, but also competition with and for me that it actually affected other people and their sense of like safety in our sweet community. So I did have to act, sadly. And then another situation, finding out that because of one weird, very suspicious scenario, and me expressing myself to very specific individuals about this really weird scenario that kept kind of happening, other information being revealed about this individual and learning they're not good to have around at all. And I just had a really, really trying, difficult month. And it's really, I know others would be thrilled to hear this. And that might be my own insecurities, kind of thinking that others want to see me fail. But I know others would be happy to hear that, they pushed and pulled and dragged me through things and successfully weighed me down. I felt so weighed down. I felt so beaten. I felt so betrayed, and like I couldn't trust individuals, and I also really held back. I like went in and I just was like, I can't share. I can't open up because I'm wrong. I'm meant to be a doormat, and I just went through so many ups and downs in September. It was not fun. Not fun, for lack of other words. Not fun. So I'm going to talk about those little things a little bit more in detail, but I want to say hi to Cozmender. I want to thank you, Grandpa, for the raid, bringing in everyone. I also want to thank Dragon Clan. Thank you so, so dearly for hosting this event. And I'm so grateful for everyone that's been supporting. They are fundraising for To Write Love on Her Arms. I don't have the regular donation link just yet, but I will get that. I will get that. But after we do a little sweet check-in of her month in September, we're gonna move on to Cozy Comfy Palia. I haven't played, and actually I played last night. And then did I play it? I don't think I played it on Monday. I attempted to play Saturday on my laptop while I was vacationing, and my laptop does not, it could not handle Palia. That thing was on fire. I was like, this poor thing is burning through its hardware right now, like literally. So yeah, Palia on my laptop, oh dear. And I was thinking, I used to stream on this thing. I started off on this thing. My poor little laptop. I hope you get some post-streamer self-care in. Please do, to all of you. It's super, super important. Um, Ads are going to be rolling in probably 6-7 minutes from now, maybe a little bit longer. So at that point, I'm thinking about, I'll check in on the pup. And by chicken, I meant check in on the pup. See if she wants some breakfast, see if she wants to be let out. Thank you, Shika. Thank you so much. Streaming is hard. It's not even shady people. It's people taking an advantage of others and thinking that it's okay to continuously do, whether or not they're honest about the situation with others. I think what bothers me most is the repetition, the continuation, the unwillingness to change and be better. I think that's really, really frustrating. I think that it's so easy to hide. It's so easy to lie. It's so easy to, not be honest. I get that it's really tough to own up to our mistakes. I get that it's really tough to feel secure in oneself, that, being our own coach and our own cheerleader is really, really tough. But when you have individuals harming you that have support systems in place, that have their accomplishments already checked off on their boxes, that already have amazing communities, that still that's not enough, that really that they still continue to want to take away from others, that they can't let others have for themselves whatever little accomplishments, wins, little milestones, it's sad. It's really unfortunate because that creating of competition is so maliciously harmful to oneself. I can get past it. I can move on. I can, you know, step forward and not look back. I think, like I said before, what bothers me most is it's happened before. I've seen it happen to me, and I know it's going to happen again. And I think that's why I'm really glad. One of the things that I will not back down on is we have our rules, we have our guidelines, we have the way we want to run or just kind of organize or kind of exist in our spaces. When others continuously infract upon those, continuously go against that, I think it's upon the leaders, whoever they be, to keep those rules enforced, keep those guidelines enforced. And I sadly did not do that. I actually let that, I continue to make excuses. I continue to kind of keep those rose shades on. And it got to the point where others were uncomfortable. Other people were not okay with this. And other people were saying, sweet, you gotta stop. You gotta do something about this. We're not okay with this. So yeah, this is actually a really good kind of like little segue. We'll take a break here in a few minutes because that's really all I have to say about that one scenario. One scenario out of multiples. That's not even like what is predominantly weighing me down. I think I'm gonna leave on this note because I did express this to a friend, and I'm really grateful that they lend me their ear. Not feeling safe in your own Discord or streams, knowing you have spies, knowing you have people that are looking for certain things to report back to someone else. That is the most unsettling thing that a streamer can go through, but also one of the most affirming when you finally remove those individuals from your spaces. It's so affirming. It just confirms everything that your rules and what you stand by, and making sure that it doesn't happen again, right? So I don't want others to be a doormat. I don't want others to have to go through that. It's not fair, and I think that if people can just move on and be happy for themselves, be happy and accepting for themselves, be proud of their own accomplishments. I think that's so important. Be proud of yourself, how far you've come, like what you have gained. And there is so much more to gain. Just because you don't see it, just because you aren't sure when it's going to happen or where, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And I think people get so insecure that they think that, well, I gotta follow that path for that to happen to me, when really, no, your path is right in front of you. Just follow that one. Just go right front. Just step forward. Keep your vision forward. And if you are looking towards the sidelines, look towards the light. Look towards friends. Look towards people that who are going to be supportive and embracing of what you want to do in your life, whatever it is. It's going to be amazing, whatever it is people want to pursue. And I wish people would pursue their own goals and their own paths. So, yeah. We're going to take a break. I really appreciate everyone lending me the time and space. We'll come back from the ad break. I'm going to mention, probably, we'll talk about the work situation I went through in September on the job, and why ultimately my whole kind of brain, my brain system is a little off. It's been off for weeks. So go do your self-care, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and I appreciate you all, and we'll be back in just a few moments. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. And thank you, Dragon Clan.
No, look.
Oop.
I don't need your pity, okay?
Oop. um, we're just now getting out of ads. I'm glad that maybe some friends were still in ads while that happened. Just an Aaron Bonk video just popping up like that. Thank you everyone for sticking around and also listening to me yap about a particular situation that, as I said, definitely weighed me down, got me hanging up, and something that, because I kept making excuses for this individual and others, and let that situation continue on longer than it should have. I think that's why, like the hard feelings have lingered as long as they have. So yeah, I definitely look forward to, the continuation of parting ways that definitely needed to happen much earlier than they did. And yeah, I just thinking about the other situation with another individual, you know, it's so weird. I talked to Tolkien about this one. It's so weird. It's kind of similar to the situation I was just saying. Like, it's not even imposter syndrome. I think it's that self doubt, that lack of self worth, that no one would use my name to get on a Twitch team. No one would emulate the things I do in Discord. No one would copy, the things I do for stream and stuff like that. Like, thinking that, it just feels so weird. It feels so vain. It feels not natural. And it's also never happened to me before. So it feels very, I don't know, just not, it's just not something I've experienced. And this other situation, I just feel so torn about it because, thank you for that. Thank you for lurking. Because feel, I feel very, I don't know what the word is. I feel very much. I feel a lot for this individual, and I hate to speculate. No one should ever do that, especially if they don't ask what's going on, and I have not asked. But it just seems like this individual is just trying to, like I said earlier, stay in their own lane, like look forward, try to look towards the light. So for, just taking out, the pretty words and just kind of being more frank about it, it seems like they're trying to get out of some toxic communities that we actually once shared. I've been very closed off about some of the experiences I went through my first year of streaming, just being in the wrong communities, very wrong communities. Sexual harassment every single month. Sending spies out to Discord communities. Like people like really just making the Twitch thing a game and about numbers and just kind of maliciousness, and it was just really going back to that sexual harassment like happening all the time. Like I was in some bad communities my first year. And so, yeah, my heart goes out to this person because I've been through that. I went through that. I did that. I realized where I was. I realized this wasn't good. And that I had to put in so much work to get out of those communities and kind of start over again. I had to do that just after a year of streaming. Just because, it just... Oh, and the other issues, transphobia. Like, racism, like all the time, and being so blatant about it, but then saying that it's not transphobia. Like, oh my gosh, like it just, I really wish I had seen where I was, but being a new streamer, being new to Twitch, not having a really good idea of how it all works. Yeah, you think that you're in supportive communities and groups, but yeah, you really step outside that house and you realize what's going on. And yeah, it was just, yeah, anyway, so circling back, I've been there. I had to work very hard to not be associated with people known to be transphobic and racist and harassing women and things of that nature. Primarily because I wanted to do charity work. That was the real motivation, aside what I was mentally going through. I was like, I want to use this platform and maybe a little bit of my voice to raise charity. Like, that would be sweet. You can't do that when you're associated with people that are not good people, right? Like, really big communities too. And so it was just kind of like, yeah. I really, for people that ever find themselves in those situations, which is very separate of going through a singular interpersonal issue with one other person, that's very different. Like, going through, like, realizing, oh boy, like, I am surrounded, I am, just really deep in some bad stuff with people that are not honest on the surface. So, yeah, I just really feel for that person, and I really hope that it continues to move forward, because I know it's not positive, it's not fun, it's very difficult to separate yourself from people who don't want to let you go, for one, but then two, don't like that you don't want to be associated with their kind of behavior. People take that obviously very, very personally, because, they don't like, being pointed out for being, for harassing women and being transphobic and, all of that jazz. So, yeah. Anyone going through that, however it may be going for you, keep going forward. Keep doing whatever is safe and within your means for your own health to continue exiting those circles, communities, spaces, whatever they are. No space is truly safe. We can't claim that. It's not possible, as much as we want to try, as much as we'd love to. But we can be forward spaces. We can keep trying. We can keep doing our best. And we can keep advocating and using our words and uplifting each other and using our voices. So, yeah. Yeah. And it's not so much like the whole using my name to get on a Twitch team, like, that wasn't even the bigger issue at hand. And I should be more careful, because, not my details to share, not my place or right. Just kind of want to speak from my own, not only my own position, but my own responsibility, is, talking about that thing before, where me letting situations that are negative and bad for any spaces that I may operate and have a hand in helping lead, letting those situations continue is not good. Like, that's on me. That's a responsibility that I failed, for myself, but more importantly for others. And so, there's dealing with that too. It's like, I thought it was okay to be a doormat, and I thought it was okay to keep letting that happen, because I thought it was just a me thing. I thought, oh, this is only affecting me. But then I saw and definitely was told how much it affects others. And yeah, I'm sorry that it takes me that long. I'm sorry it took me that long to, act on anything and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't want to believe that people are not being honest with me. I don't want to believe that people are taking advantage of me or anyone else. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to. It's not fun. So yeah. And then I'm not going to speak on the other issue of me being done with an individual because of something going on, and then finding out, oh boy, there's something even worse going on. And that was actually a really quick, that was not difficult. I'll just go ahead and say it. In terms of sexually harassing women, I am much more quicker to decide. Or harassing people in general, regardless of gender and what people identify as. Certain things, transphobia, sexual harassment, no. There's no debate. There's no rose-colored shades on for that. That's very obvious. So, yeah, that situation was just kind of done and dealt. Yeah, we're moving on. We're not having that here. No thanks. So, yeah. And that's all I can't even say on top of. I can't really say that. Really, that's all mixed in and muddled in, and with a little bit of a difficult weekend. The traveling was tough. You know, some of the other things, you know, that I don't really want to talk about just because of family and stuff like that. But I will say this, I am grateful to be sober of 5+ years from alcohol. I'm grateful to have my partner supporting me in that. You know, I will say this, I'm going to share this. I thought I was 100% on that. I feel like the music got a little loud. Gotta love Golden. I love Golden. And I feel like one of the situations I went through this weekend, I feel like that was a little challenging. It actually was a little bit of an eye opener, and it definitely was kind of reflecting, looking back, all that situation. I wasn't drinking or anything like that, but it was a moment in which, you know, because of one thing happening, this other thing, I was looking at myself and realizing I'm not as strong. I'm not as 100%. Like, I thought I was good and clear, and I realized like that is the term recovery. Whether it be alcoholism or any other drugs, with addiction and all of that, that is recovery. You are in recovery so long as you haven't done the thing that you're trying not to do. And that is why it is lifelong. It's not, oh, I'm in recovery for 5 years, good to go, done. And that type of perspective is what kind of hit me this weekend, that I felt like I was going strong for a while. Felt so confident in myself, and that confidence was a little challenged in myself when it comes to my sobriety with alcohol. That was a little challenging. So yeah, yeah, it was eye opening. You know, it was a lesson for sure. Um, yeah, I'm kind of dwelling on that experience now, I can tell. But yeah, I'm grateful I have a partner that supports me in that, and that I live a life that doesn't really like involve or revolve or include alcohol at all. I'm so fortunate. You know, I don't go out and drink. I don't have friends that drink. My partner doesn't really drink, you know, so I am blessed and very privileged to also have that type of what are the words? Those type of elements in place for myself, because a lot of people that are in recovery or struggling with alcoholism may not have partners or families or friends that are supportive, may be surrounded by alcohol. And I'm not. So I'm in a really privileged position, and I try not to be too ungrateful. But also recognize my work and how much I put into myself to not drink and have a healthier mind than I ever did while I was drinking. Oh my gosh, it's poison. It was poison for my brain. Oh, and that's me personally. Me personally. It's not like that for other people that have no issue with drinking. They can take a couple of beers, maybe a couple shots, and be good. Maybe a little hangover at the end of the day, but be good and not have mental illness associated with it as I did. So, yeah, how you doing, Joanne? How you doing? It's good to see you. We're chatting. We are hanging out. We are catching up. I'm really just kind of sharing little bits and pieces of my September, a little bit of the streamer side, a little bit of my vacation. You know, there were ups. It was amazing. Stardew Symphony. One Emily. I think two, maybe three Lewises, so 4 cosplays total. But I tell you, people were dressed. People were dressed. The beautiful dresses I saw, including my girl, wore a beautiful dress. People were dressed up. It was so nice. And lots of crocheted Junimos and chickens. So cute, so cute. And then Ren Fair. Of course, Ren Fair, finally, 3 years and going, third year, the charm, getting to see the grand opening. And again, it was Maid Marian and the Sheriff of Nottingham. It wasn't the King and Queen, but the last day of the last weekend of Ren Fair. You know, I'll take it. And oh my gosh, that photo. I mean, come on, Oscar Isaac as a Nottingham, what do they call him? Policeman? If he's the sheriff, what are his army called? His little guard, sheriff guard. He was so cute. He was so cute. Should we pull up the picture again? We should pull up the picture again. I'm gonna pull it up again. I'm gonna show this person off. Where is it? All right, let me fix this up. I mean, they were just, this guy was, they're all naturals. That's how you get the good positions at Ren Fair. But this guy, I was just like, I even told Tolkien, like, I'm not just like gooning over, someone like all mischievously. Like, this individual was a really good guard and really looked like a Ren Fair Oscar Isaac. Now, we've yapped a lot. I did kind of share the work incident that I went through, and because it is so triggering, I feel that maybe perhaps I won't share more than that, but I will simply say, as a chicken nanny, I went through an experience. It was very traumatic. It was very difficult to handle. Luckily, me showing up when I did, I cannot beat myself up and think about if I didn't shower, if I just showed up half an hour, even 15 minutes earlier. I can't think like that. But showing up when I did, the majority of them were saved. So, I honestly have probably not processed this yet at all, because while I'm trying to deal with that ultimate tragedy and traumatic event and loss, dealing with those streamer issues and all of that, like, I have not processed that loss and grief yet. Oh, trigger warning, gonna mention it, celebrity death. I've cried more over Jane Goodall. I've processed that more than the work incident that I went through in September. Oh my gosh, Jane Goodall. Oh gosh. I could start crying again, but I think at this point I should just like kind of move on and be grateful that we've had her as long as we did. But my gosh, what a hole in the world we have. Now, we've talked about some really serious stuff. We started off with the Ren Fair pictures, a few videos, but then we talked about my mental health, the things I went through in September. We're going to move on to Palia momentarily, because I've had my time. I've caught up with all of you. Thank you for letting me share my stories and kind of get things off my chest. And I want to thank those again that know that, it's tough to be in the positions that we go through with interpersonal issues, but it's necessary to have the rules of our communities established, and it's necessary to follow them. So yeah, I feel like I do owe an apology to my sweet community, for letting, one particular issue continue longer than it ever should have. But I also want to thank the sweet community, for being awesome and amazing and understanding and patient with me. Because in another situation, it was not difficult at all to act on and make sure that this individual is not going to harm anyone. So yeah, we go through so much as streamers. And I know that our friends and our community know this, and I know that, you all have your own similar stories and go through similar things. It's, being with people, being with friends, not everything lasts sometimes. Sometimes things don't always last. So I'm really just kind of rounding all of that out because I am going to do something for you all. Remember how I said I had a particular picture for all of you? I had 8 Ren Fair pictures total, and then I had some of the videos. But I told you I was going to save one picture last, and this is the one that Tolkien said I should put on Reddit. And Tolkien is my partner. That's his handle, everybody. Gonna give you a little hint. It is Lord of the Rings themed from Ren Fair. I don't know if you're all ready for this. Hold on. Tolkien pointed this out to me and I was like, oh my gosh. Are you ready? Are you ready? I can't think of a funny caption to post on Reddit, so I haven't yet. But y'all, hold on. We're just gonna put it over the garland here. Like, the costume is amazing, right? By the way, remember how I said we all went through last weekend? We all, like, pretty much hit record heights in, temperatures for October. This guy, this person, I cannot imagine wearing all of it. It was so hot. We were actually leaving. This was about 1 p.m. because we got there really early. So this was about 1 p.m. Like, it got hotter after this. So here you all, everyone. Here you go. Lovely Knight Rider using their cell phone at Ren Fair. You know. So I want to get that posted on Reddit. I can't think of a clever caption. Can any of you think of something clever? I can't think of anything clever. I'm going to switch my category over if I know how to do this. We're going to play a little bit of Palia. I've yapped. We've checked in. Don't forget your dailies. And Tai-E, how are you doing? I appreciate everybody's sentiments. Thank you so much for letting me open up, let me having those moments. Goodness knows, all of those individuals have already said enough to everyone else. So, there is my one moment, and I'm moving on. I am moving on. Let's edit our stream info. And that's actually, I'm going to say this right here and now. We all know this to be true. The loudest voices probably cause the most harm. Just saying. People that ended up getting hurt tend to be the first ones to get out of there, tend to be the first ones to be gone, and are the first ones to want to move on and never again. So, yeah. We're going to move this to Palia. We're going to switch up the note and vibe and tone. Sweet's going to get a little bit more cheery. We're going to have a little bit more fun now. Thank you for letting me share the Ren Fair stuff, by the way. I did have a ton more last year. We did a whole stream of it. We did a whole stream of that. It was awesome. All right. I don't have Palia open. Saturday, we have another game. We have a new game. I can't wait. Oh, I'm going to have to change. I was playing last night. So I have the frame, like, really large. I can't see OBS. I only have one monitor. Friends that don't know, I only have one monitor. So, yeah. Palia, when I play by myself, pretty big screen. Otherwise, 1600 by 900 when I'm streaming. Shad turtle fish. Alright, I am going to turn the music down. I want to keep listening to K-pop Demon Hunters lo-fi. Yes, I do. Now, I'm going to go into studio mode. Oh, hello? No? That was weird. Apparently, I don't need to go into studio mode. It's already loaded up. Probably because the last thing I was playing was Palia. I want to double check, however. I want to make sure it's not capturing the game audio. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Making sure that the game audio can actually be heard. Alright. Close Steam. I want to catch up a chat before I dive in. What are Ren Fairs? They mainly seem to be a thing in America, so you're not familiar with them or what they... So Ren Fairs are so fun. Ren Fairs are when you dress up in Renaissance garments, wardrobes, cosplay outfits, whatever you want to call it. We went as hobbits this year. Hobbits without the ears, but we went as hobbits this year. It was really important to me. I made a whole thing. I told Tolkien, because we normally go as Vikings, and I have Viking garb and Norse garb and all that. I told him, because he really wanted me to wear the corset, and I was like, you can't wear a corset with Viking clothes. Like, they didn't wear corsets, let alone the pattern that I have. This is for a hobbit dress. So we went as hobbits this year. But yeah, people will go mostly as Renaissance, medieval stuff. You see Viking stuff more and more, which is really cool. I don't know if you saw the picture just now, but you'll see other stuff like one of the Knight Riders from Lord of the Rings. Our first year, was it last year or first year? I want to say it was last year. And again, we went the last day of the last weekend of all summer, and this is the New York one that we go to. There's one in Texas, I think. Where are the other ones? Help me out. There's a few others. I heard the Texas one is big, big. But yeah, you go for Renaissance food. You go for Renaissance shows and acts and plays and performances. But it's not just Renaissance stuff. Aaron Bonk is a world record owning flame whip juggling master, and he's hilarious. You go for the show of his personality as well. You have the woman that does the cat and rat show. You have Tiny Girl Big World. Tiny Girl Big Show. She is a one woman act. She's tiny. She's an acrobat. She's good. We didn't see her this year. There's the falconry show every year in New York. I didn't go this year, but I love it. Jousting. That type of stuff. Oh, definitely saw people with those big turkey legs. Actually saw a kid covered, and we giggled because it was like, come on now, that's hilarious. Covered in the turkey glop. It's so fun. So that's basically what it is. Oh, and the music. You have people that are playing harps and just the lutes, walking around. One of my favoriteest things that we didn't get this year, and I think, again, last day of the last weekend, all that jazz, my favoriteest things, and y'all heard me last year for the Ren Fair stream that we had last year when I did my slideshow. I love, utmost, the Ren Fair fairies. I aspire to work for Ren Fair. I want to be one of those fairies. And we were walking around and I actually saw their rock. They have so every kind of act or whatever you're doing has sections and stuff. So the fairies have this little woodland and they have a giant boulder that they sit on top of. And they're fairies, they do fairy things and it's just so cute. I didn't see them this year, but that's okay. So yeah. It's a little different depending on where in the States you are. Texas, not only is it huge, it's crazy. I heard good and bad things about the Ren Fair in Texas in the sense of big, crazy stuff going on. Probably not sweet style. The one in New York is established. We're talking decades old. The grounds, the buildings have been there for decades. There's a memorial for people, in remembrance area. We like to go there every year and just look at the names. They filled up a little bit more. But yeah, it's just one of those places. It's very magical, you're in the woods, It's very cool. It's just fun. After being blessed with a dual monitor setup at home and at work for so long, you struggle whenever you have to use your laptop or otherwise. Oh, I'm probably going to be there someday. If I ever get a second monitor, I'm going to probably be like, my laptop's not enough. It's not enough. So I hope that answers your question in a very long way, Miss Laura. I hope that helps. They're fun. They're fun. You just go to walk around, eat food, see shows. It's just one of those outdoor events type of thing, but Renaissance. It is so fun. The one in New York, the actors, they're in it. You feel it. You're taken back, huzzah, yeah. It's so fun. It's so fun. There's at least one in almost every state. I would think by now, yes. I think my state, ours is 2 or 3 years old, and it's not much. We have specifically not gone to my states, just like, we got a little con. It happens in December. We have not gone, because, I'm sorry, if I'm going to a warehouse and all I see is cement and folding chairs and, folding tables, that's not a con. So I haven't gone to my state's con yet. I don't even know if it's a Comic-Con or a Fantasy Con or a sci-fi one. I think it's just kind of a mixture of all because we're such a small state. They do have what do you call them? Is it a masquerade ball? They have a winter ball in my state, and I haven't been. I've seen pictures, but again, you gotta please, if I'm in a warehouse, emotionally, mentally, visually take me out of the warehouse, So yeah, that's the only thing that we struggle with is our venues. We're not yet established. We're only a couple years old for these things. So I will say this. Irish, Scottish, Celtic festivals are very established in my state, kind of in the New England area in general. Those are a lot of fun. And obviously they're not the same, but those are a lot of fun because you know they've been long withstanding. So I'm rambling and mumbling here. And I see Viv. Hi, Viv. How you doing, Viv? It's good to see you. I'm gonna give Viv a little shouty. Thank you for being here, and you as well, Tai. That threw me off. I was like, "What is that?" Hi, Kishi. Thank you for being here, Kishi. Grandpa rated us in earlier, or rated friends in earlier. We went through Ren Fair pictures, a few videos. I yapped about the difficulties and hardships that I went through in September, and everyone was very sweet and just letting me have my moments of voicing some of the things I've been going through, because otherwise, I have not said, I'm going to say it, shit publicly before and after. I have kept my mouth, and that's the way I want to prefer it. Like, that's the way I want to keep it, but I did have my moments today, so yeah. Thank you. Follow Viv, aka Kritiga. Follow Tai YE. They are lovely. They are wonderful. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, Tai, are you excited for the raid trains? Masquerade and Ace Train coming up? Let's go. I'm excited. Let's play a game, sweet. Let's go. I'm also really out of the groove. Part of my rambling, part of my talking a lot today, I haven't streamed in a week, everybody. I'm really out of my groove. The only reason I'm going to be okay with hopping on Palia right now is because I was just playing last night. So I'm not, you know, it's also not another week-long thing for me. But, sorry, I'm laughing because of what I saw in the server chat. You can't see it because I have it blocked. But I'm realizing I need to eat. Oh my. So I did a little bit of decorating. It also is late. Why is it 8:34 p.m.? Mail? Ooh, hi Tish. Okay, what was I doing? I think I'm gonna go back into the house. Oh, I was trying to make bellflower furniture. Now I remember. Because I can craft silk and flow planks. And now I'm out of room. I have so much. It's getting a little... Actually, why do that, sweet? Why would you do that? You don't need to do that. There we go. It was the stone brick I needed more of. Good, sweet. I was like, why can't I make more bellflower? But I also need pallium ore. Oh, dear. That's all the silk I could make. Yeah, I was running out of materials for the bellflower furniture. I'm trying to unlock it all. So what else can I get? And I love that it's right at the top. We have the chair. We have the bed. We have the bookshelf. Good. We got the ugly large drapes. I did not like those. I was not a happy camper. I was like, aw. We want the wardrobe or the dresser? Wardrobe. Hello! I'm going on an adventure with dear sweet Amber Jessie. Hi. Hello. I just started. We've been yapping a lot. It's been a whole week since I've last streamed. We're doing a raid train today for Dragon Clan stream team because it's Mental Illness Awareness Week. So, yeah, we did a little bit of checking in. I yapped about my very difficult month of September, and now we're sliding in. I don't know why I said that. Now we're getting cozy with Palia, where it's going to be a little funny. I haven't streamed, but I also haven't been talking a whole lot in a week. Yeah, when you don't talk to your friends, you know, online, yeah, you don't talk a lot. How we doing? I'm so weird. I'm sweet. How you doing, everyone? Lots of Palia. We're going to be felting in like a week. We're going to be felting some adorable mushies. I cannot wait. Yeah, get your dailies. If you're following, you can get your dailies. Welcome in. Do you love Palia as much as I do? Because we're doing a raid train today, we're not hosting any giveaways. Normally we do a plushie giveaway, outfit giveaway. We'll probably do that. Oh, wait. Saturday is a different lineup. Okay, anyways. Like, oh yeah, Saturday we're doing a different game. Disregard. Anyways, you're all welcome. I love you all. Don't forget the post-streamer self-care. Take care of yourselves post-stream. How is the Palia? What were you doing? please do tell. I'm just like 2 months into it. I love lots of elements of it. Oh, I got more. Oh, I have to show you all. I got a special Pecky and I got a special trufflet. Finally. Oh, and the trufflet, I fed a Never Grow cookie. I'm going to be a baby. I'm going to be a little baby. Welcome in. Purple Heart Shouty for our new friend. Let me return that kindness. You are so sweet. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the raid. Amber Jessie, the Chaotic Cuties have arrived. We like Chaotic Cuties. Yes, we do. Is it... I want to get your... Oh, it's Glix. I was reading that as an I, and I was like, how do I say that? But Glix is lovely. Welcome in. Grow Mode Ray, welcome in. Alfie Moon. So many moons. Oh my gosh, when I did the September sweet sub post yesterday, and I was looking for one moon, I was like, how many moons do we have in our Discord? We have a lot. We have lots of moon friends. Also, it was just the full moon. It was a super moon. We had a super harvest moon for October. Isn't that awesome? Also, it was a super moon for, it's the Mid-Autumn Festival, the Lantern Festival. We celebrate the moon for a few, not just China, actually. Lots of places around the world have wonderful moon holidays for October. So, thank you. It's almost 11. Oh, you'll need to rest. Maybe we'll go a little bit of sleep. Thank you so much. Let's do an RSO. There was a Purple Heart Shouty for our dear new friend, Amber Jessie. Thank you so much for bringing in your friends. I appreciate you. We're doing a little bit of partner push. Doing a little bit. So being here, chatting, commanding, lurking, raiding in, it's so appreciated. It's so helpful. You're so sweet. It's a nickname. Used to be called by your great Nana. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. That's so precious. I was very close with my grandma. And I do miss her. I love that. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so tempted to say, oh, I don't need to say happy Monday. I normally start on Mondays. We can say my other favorite thing. Happy middle of the weekday to you. How long have I been streaming? Only an hour and 42 minutes, and I'm finally saying one of our favoriteest sayings here. Happy middle of the weekday, everyone. So grateful to have all of you. Backseating is allowed here. So if you see me doing something that I could be doing better, you're welcome to say so. I actually don't really have an agenda for today. We will be raiding out 2 hours from now, assuming all goes well, with our raid target. So in the meantime, I don't actually... Ooh, I should take my medicine. I don't have too much of an agenda. Maybe a little bit more of bug hunting. I'm kind of liking that. I just even solo play. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. Also, if you hear it, yes, that is K-pop Demon Hunters Lo-Fi that we have playing right now. Your girl is obsessed. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Why would I be sorry about that? If you like me, then you like K-pop Demon Hunters. There you go. Hey, how you doing, Evs? Good to see you. This is one of my outfits. I love the dresses. Let's do a little showing off. Hey, I can show you my house because I've done some decorating. I'm trying to do bellflower furniture right now. I normally wear this when I'm out, like, hunting, bug hunting, regular hunting, fishing with friends, because I like to pretend I'm the friend with the backpack with all the stuff. Miss Bumbles does get put away when we're bug hunting, when we're, like, doing honey lure stuff, and it's sad, but, you know. You saw that one. This one is a combination. So I'm not too big of a fan of the cottage, which is it the... yeah, it's the torso and the pants. Not much of a fan, but I love the hat. I love the hat. This torso is from an outfit I won from another streamer. I just can't remember what it's from. I love folk flowers. This is one of the first ones I ever bought for myself. I love it. And it comes with a backpack. Obviously, it comes with a backpack. I actually have the, alternating hearts on top of my head. It's also dark. You can't see it. It's supposed to be green. And then I had to get something shiny and fancy for when we go to Elderwood. So I got this one. It reminds me of a dragonfly. Isn't it wonderful? I almost went with the Pixie Queen, and now I kind of wish I did, but I'm still happy. Oscar! Hi, sweetie! I'm just showing off dresses to new friends. Oscar, would you like to see my house? I added more. What's my cat's favorite vegetable? That's a different, weird question, my friend. It's very hard to answer that when it's so random. How are you doing? Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. um, so yeah, I gotta get rid of that, oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's a dad joke. Thank you. We got SpongeBob. I like it when it's Patrick or Bender. I'm gonna do one more. Hold on. There we go. Thank you. I am very grateful. I just got loud. Sorry. I'm very grateful to be back home. I am super, super grateful. You know what? Let me mention this since it just popped up in chat super quick. We always have the warm lines, like it's a timer comment that pops up. We always have that in the sweet streams, even if you don't need it for yourself. But if you feel like you want to record some of that information and pass that information along, please feel free to do so. Warm lines will ensure that police will not be called for the particular emergency or situation that you are involved in, so long as obviously, you know, certain scenarios, like, you know, if there's a weapon involved, might be a little different, but anything else, police really don't need to be involved, especially if someone's just going through a mental health crisis. A lot of the times, police will make it worse. I've seen it in my line of work. I see it in the newspapers. We see it in our videos online. So, I am not speaking negatively against police. I will absolutely say they are not qualified. They are not trained. They are not equipped to help people going through a mental health crisis, going through trauma, going through anxiety. I had a panic attack so bad one time, my body hurt because I refused to move. Goodness knows what could have been made worse in that situation by police getting involved. And that's just one little scenario example. So yeah, if you just want to record those warm lines for your own stream, for your own community, even for your own friends, by all means, or families. So yeah. It is so important. It's so important. A lot of times, someone going through a mental health crisis, for example, and I'm so sorry to bring this up. I'm going to be very specific with details. There was an actor who sadly was shot. And the situation started because when this person and their partner were going home to check on their property that they were selling, neighbors had left something on the mailbox that was beyond traumatizing. This neighborhood had terrorized these individuals, and they were dismayed. They were distraught. It worked. It affected them. They were so upset at what they saw that police made it worse. Police made it worse. Police made it worse. It's really, really sad. So yeah, just be mindful that, you know, although it is tempting to call 911, it is very easy to just dial those 3 digits. Warm lines will ensure that the situation will be handled more appropriately, more with care and thought, with equal sense of training and security. That's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of times people think, oh, well, you know, these people probably can't handle what's going on. You kidding me? You kidding me? These people go to school, they take classes, they are regularly tested to ensure they keep their qualifications, just like any other position. So people that are working for Warm Lines are really there to help anyone going through whatever scenario, so that they can see through it. And it's similar with, we're fundraising for To Write Love on Her Arms. They are at a charity who really actively look to help people experiencing depression, trauma, loss, PTSD, anxiety, but really kind of specifically self-harm. It's really important that we provide these avenues, that we provide these forward spaces and these opportunities to, one, work through whatever one is going through, and then 2, heal from that and move on. And there are certain systems in place that make those avenues, those kind of social services more difficult to obtain or hold on to. So the more we advocate for charities like this, the more we advocate for community centers, you know, and warm lines and things like that, the better off our neighborhoods will be, the better off our minds will be, and we'll see hopefully a change in our communities and the places that we dwell. Hopefully. It's very important. Thank you, Tai. I appreciate you making that really important note of how important it is for marginalized communities. It really is. Yeah. Alright, my desk is really messy. That's what I get for a week of not streaming. But, oh, it's so dark. I don't want to show you my house. I'm gonna be so lame. I'm not gonna show you my house. I'm sorry. It's too dark. It's not gonna look right. And I also totally forgot about this. I forgot I was growing out this furniture. Oh, hello. I'm wondering what happened to the music. Is this done? Oh. It is. Let's grow another one. That's awesome. Where'd the seed go? There it is. Awesome. Alright, it looks like the music is still going. Yes? No? I'm gonna start it up from there. I might just have it really low. Alright, so get that watered. Oh, are these done? Okay. I don't remember half the stuff. You know what? That actually... Do I have some pines over here? Hold up. I might have some pines over here that need a little watering. Oh, I gotta put flowers in there. I forgot I put that there. I was so tired last night. I tried playing last night. Oh, I was so tired. Here we go. Hello. No? I thought I had pines ready to go. Ah! Oh! Hi! Wait, what? What happened to the other ones? What happened to the... Oh my gosh! These were fully grown. Is that a thing? Help a girl out. Is that a thing? If something's planted for so long, does it just reboot? What happened? Everything else is normal. I haven't checked this little area of my plot in so long. These were... Because they were yellow in the middle, and then I had 2 pinks, and then I had 2 purples. I don't know what happened. And then I do remember these. I am losing my mind, everyone. What? That's so sweet. Malowinator, by the way, hi. I'm so sorry it's taking me so long to say hi to you. How are you? Okay, so this one tree needs watering? I don't think this is right. Now, I know my memory can get a little fuzzy, but this is not right. I swear to you all, those have been grown. I like how this chest is just hanging out here in the middle of nowhere. Are these the pines that I was growing? Yeah! Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's see. I'm a little confused. Move this over here. I have to look for... I'm just wondering... No! I don't even have, like, grown one... That's so crazy! I'm so sorry, everyone. I swear to you, the game reset those 10 bushes. I'm losing my mind! I don't know how that's possible. Alright, that's the end of my house. Gotcha. Alright, it's becoming light. I'm ready to show you my house, everybody. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. What did I even do last night? Like, I didn't even do anything but decorate and go to Zeki's, I think. Oh man, rough going. I just have this, like, this is my nursery, as I call it, since I don't have very much else going on. And only a few of these flowers I'm gonna keep. I can't hear the game at all. Can you all hear the water? I think the audio is a little off. Well, there's a bush right there, which I absolutely am aware of. I love these plants. They look like weed plants, everybody. We're growing a little bit of hemp here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know. Oh, I didn't get all of them. What the heck? This is so weird. Oh, it just turned 3 a.m., didn't it? Oh. Sweet. Oh my gosh, you're so silly. That is so funny. Okay. Way to go, Sweet. Oh my gosh. So that means everything else needs rewater. That's BS. But hey, you learn. You learn. There we go. Yeah, these things, I could have placed these so much closer. I think that's everything. Everything? Everything. Alright, I'm not collecting seeds just yet, but at least you're all done. How are you doing? More here. There's a lot going on. Lots to water. I know about these. These have been growing. I think they're ready. Yeah, they're ready. And then these should be ready as well. I planted them the same day. Oh! That's why I couldn't hear it. Oh, sweet! Alright. Oh, I thought that still needed watering. We're good. Kind of neglected my blueberry bush. I'm letting that grow out and then I'm going to reset the plot. Alright, let's show the house. Let's show the house, everybody. It's coming along. It's coming along. I had to kind of give up last night, so the entrance is a little bare. I was getting pretty tired. But yeah, definitely different than how you all are used to looking at it. I moved the couch out from there. It didn't fit anyways, and it looks better there. So, nothing new over here, but this is my bedroom. I like this one the most. I love having doors attached to everything. It's pretty nice. This hasn't changed either. This is still the double bedroom. You still have... Oh, I did change the bed. Yes, I didn't finish this last night. So I have the bed here. The bellflower. Oh, I want to fill the bookshelf. And then I was trying to get that plushie fitted in there, but nothing fits. I'm struggling getting it to fit. These plushies are so big. I want it at an angle. They have such big tails. Yeah, see? I guess that's not so bad. Now, how about the table, though? I think that's part of the issue, is I can't get the table in there. Ah! I can! We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Good morning, Mr. Cooper! Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you. Another ad break. Another round of ads. There we go. Words are a little tough. I put these drapes up. They're okay. I just wish they were a little wider. The kitchen, I don't think has really changed. Has it changed? Yes, actually. I moved everything in here. What am I saying? Yeah. So the kitchen is completely kind of new. I hope things aren't spread out too much. I haven't hosted cooking parties, but, you know, things will move again. I put up a lot of just herbs and pots and stuff like that. I'm trying to make it more of a witchy vibe, more of like a cottage vibe, trying to go for that. So hence all the stuff. And then this is new, everyone. Check it out. I actually was hunting and I just was given that bed. No, that's a lie. Excuse me. That was something else. I forgot. Oh, I think I just got a few more proud horned stag beetles. I got this from Zeki's. The lucky coin. Very lucky. Very lucky. When we get back from ads, I'm going to go visit the ranch and I'm going to show off my adorable new babies. Oh, yeah. There's the blue shade that I do not like, but it fits very well, sadly. Najuma gave me that. So, yeah. Not too much different with the house, but this needs more work. Trying to go through. Thank you. All right, so I actually need to feed the pup and then let her out to do her number 1. So I'm gonna go do that. Oh, I thought there was a, I don't know why. I thought there was a honey nest there. Thank you for the ghosty. How you doing, Nacho Man? We're just about to run into ads, and I do need to feed the pups. So I'm gonna sadly put it on the break screen a little early, sweethearts. Don't forget you have fish. You have tarot. We're listening to K-pop Demon Hunters Lo-Fi. Darn you, OBS, and bringing back those little bleeps. Darn you. That is so unfair. Oh my gosh. I might just take the redeems off. My goodness. Anyways, sweethearts, I'm gonna go take this break. I'm gonna refill the mocha. Nope. I haven't been drinking it. Darn. I'm gonna refill the water. Take my medicine, feed the pup. I'm sorry if I'm an extra minute, but hence your fish and your tarot. Check out my blue sky if you want to go scrolling if you want. You can check out other members of Dragon Clan even if you want. I'll see you in a moment. Please stick around. I love you all. I love you all. See you in a moment. Welcome back. Welcome back. And hi, Entity. It's so good to see you. Hi, Entity. Good to see you. How are you? We started stream off with looking through Ren Fair photos. I didn't have many, just a few videos. Then talking about my experiences in September, some of the streaming experiences, kind of talking, but obviously not talking about my work experience because, triggering and all of that. Um, and then we moved on to Palia, which I haven't been playing too much of just yet. And we still have an hour and a half left of stream, everyone. So thank you all for being here, supporting this amazing raid train hosted by Ari and the Dragon Clans. So thank you all so much. I was just showing off my house. I'm gonna switch my outfit because I don't want to wear this one. I want to wear that one. Also, pretty sure sweet new friends may not know, but sweethearts who have been here a while definitely have known about this. I might have fixed the whole name above my head issue. So last night it was working, and I told myself if we move on, I do, thank you. And I just took my medicine. Mm. Mm. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love my mocha. What was I saying? Shoot. Oh, the name. I think we just saw that person's name. So, previously, friends, yeah, see, their name is there. Let's go. So, my game was a little glitched. Everybody saw me. Everybody saw me go through the settings. Everybody tried to help. We all saw what was going on. I could not remove my name without removing everybody else's. It was just broken. I kid you not, it was just broken. However, I played Palia on the laptop on Saturday, had to download it, install it, all that jazz. Even though the laptop didn't handle it well, it did not enjoy it, I was messing with the names on there, and it worked fine on there. So I'm thinking the swap. I think the laptop, loading that up, logging in, I think that helped. And I think it just transferred over. So fingers crossed it's fixed. And now I don't want anything from Tisha's. Now I'm like building my own stuff. I have better stuff. I'm all disappointed. I know I keep saying that like the last week or so, but it's like, Tisha's items don't excite me anymore. Her shop is not as exciting. Alright, it's a new day. We're gonna get some more spice routes. Routes? Spice sprouts. There we go. Qualify as our item bot from Zeki, so we can get a coin later. Now, there was another reason I was in town. The board. I have candy corn. The board, everybody. The board. I think it was in this one. Nope. This one? Yes. I have... Oh, I need 15? I have 1. I'm like, I can contribute. You're doing good. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, it was good for me to have my moments and be like, I went through these scenarios and me being very specific with details and stuff, but also being very honest and me apologizing for letting one scenario go on way too long. The other scenario that you know about that we were all like, oh, no, like we're done. We're done here. We don't deal with sexual harassment. We don't tolerate that. So yeah, I shared moments about that. Was also sharing a little bit about that other first-hand experience with the whole my name being used for someone to, submit an application and stuff like that. And the reason I brought that up and why I'm kind of bringing it up now is because, I was kind of curious and, I went to this person's kind of, their channel, and it definitely seems like they're trying to leave toxic communities, and I've been through that. You know how difficult it is to realize the communities you're in are not good, and trying to get out of that just for your the betterment of your life, let alone streaming journey. And yeah, my heart goes out to that person because I've been there, I've been down that road. I know that difficultness of trying to get away from constant sexual harassment and transphobia and making fun of people with autism and, just being blatant bad people and trying to get away from that. I know what that's like. So my heart goes out to that person. And I'm very sorry for the scenario that they and I found ourselves in. And I hope that they continue to find the path that works for them. I really, really do. And I have to want that for others if I'm going to ever have that for myself too. Again, I've been through that. It's hell. It's nightmarish, people don't like being told that, they're racist and sexist and mean, cold-hearted individuals, and they do things to you because of that. So I can just absolutely sympathize and empathize with this particular individual. Absolutely. And for anyone going through that, it's so tough. It's so tough. Especially when you start off in these spaces, right? It's not something that I was like, found recently and have just stayed silent on. It was something that I very much fell into and knew nothing else, knew no better. And then spent a heck of a time trying to make change for myself and my path and moving forward. And I want that for others. I really do. It's a really harsh world out there, but we do have choices on where we spend our time. And if we have the means and the opportunities to make better decisions with our time and whom we give our love and support to, I want that for people. I really do. And I really wish that the journey be easy for them. It took me a really long time. And I was sharing earlier how, like, my main motivation, I wanted to do charity. I really did. I really wanted to, but you can't do that when you're not in good company. And I didn't like these small drapes. They don't fit anything. You have to have a narrow door. And I was like, no. Hey, Arcade. Thank you for being here. You need to mix and match furniture sets more? You see that with me because I don't have everything that I want, or I don't like some of the stuff. Like, I really like the ranch style. I really like the homestead style, but I don't like all the furniture pieces, But the homestead one, no, it's the white one is the ranch. I really like that one. It's a very good kitchen one. Hey, Bellatrix, thank you for being here. Hey, Perry, thank you for being here. Yo, Perry is an awesome streamer. How'd the co-working go? Yo, Perry's art. Oh, is it your Instagram that I'm seeing? Oh, I was like on Instagram a little bit more because of, just being on vacation and lulls and times. I was just like, this art. If you're not following Perry, you have such a style. I love what's developing, man. Okay, I love art. Sorry. Follow Perry. And I see you, Light. Light was streaming yesterday for the Dragon Clan Mental Illness Awareness Week. Thank you for the cozy stream. Welcome back to streaming, sweetheart. Welcome back. Portia, hi. Hi, Portia. I love you, Portia. How are you doing? I was gonna be like, how was your weekend? And I realized your weekend was a while ago. It's Wednesday, sweet. For someone who is void punk with a corporate goth vibe, you use a lot of wipe. Yo, in my 20s, I was all about like solid colors, darker colors, no patterns, no prints, nothing. And slowly what started to change for me in like my mid to late 20s was floral patterns. So now I have a lot of floral dresses and yellows and pinks and other colors. I still love my navy blues and my grays and my dark browns and earthen tones, but yeah, I like some cottagecore. I like a little bit of pastel. I hate to admit it, because it's like, oh boy, pastel. Let me get you up in chat. I'm missing some stuff. I did the hydrate. We see Portia. Light got the shouty. Oh, here we go. Something you appreciate. Oh, thank you so much. Spread happiness, cheer, acceptance, and kindness. Yeah, that's my main goal And I'm gonna be more conscious to like not kind of go back to those conversations for the rest of today's stream. But I am gonna say this one more time. Before and after today, I have not spoken vocally about these scenarios that I've been through. I have not opened up in open public spaces. I have not posted anywhere about these. I have said in our sweet Wild Haven that we did have to take action and we had to do multiple things. Like, it wasn't just one scenario. But beyond that, I'm not someone that wants to kind of dwell, but let alone talk about interpersonal stuff online. So I've had my moments. I've had my opportunity to open up and express for the sake of not just sharing and commiserating together, but in the sense of mental illness awareness. That's all mixed in with the really great traumatic incident that I went through at work. And all to say, I haven't processed that. I haven't dealt with that. I very much know that. I think about it, but I am lacking the emotion that I know I should feel. And that's someone, oh man, studying psychology. I got a good old bachelor's degree in applied psychology. And oh boy, a lot of people don't realize that those of us that go into psychology, yes, oh my gosh, 99% of us, it's so funny. Every class around the room, professor asks, why you want to do this? We want to help people. We all said it. It was kind of like, oh, we all chuckled. It's very funny. And then the professor says, yep, every year, everyone says the same thing. And that's the best part, right? But what you don't realize studying psychology is how much of yourself, how much of your brain and your psyche you are going to be dwelling on. Before you can deal with anyone else and try to help them, you gotta start with thyself first. There's a little red fair for you. Sorry. With oneself first. There we go. A little modern language. But you have to start with oneself. So yeah, it's in the vein of Mental Illness Awareness Week. I'm dealing with a lot of just, I guess, PTSD, post-trauma. Yeah, for lack of other technical terms, PTSD. So, and we all know PTSD is not, it's not a constant, nor is it a one-time thing. Ebbs and flows, ups and downs. So, yeah. We all want to do better. Yes. Yeah, we all want to do better. Hero. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Also, thank you for that follow. That is super sweet of you. I'm making you sit on the screen while I yap. Talking about my own brain, my own mind, my own psyche, and the things I'm going through, making you all sit on the screen. What's that? Oh! Well, hello! I don't even get to say hi to Hero. Hello! Dearly Dumb! What were you playing? I love Palia. I'm only 2 months into it. Backseating allowed. I always say that because if you see me doing anything I could improve upon. You're welcome to tell me. Also, I don't know if my mods have noticed. The one person that has said something was our first raider today with Grandpa. I chopped my hair off. I did. I chopped my hair off. It's a little short. I will hydrate. Let's see. Let's welcome in our raiders. Dearly Dom, tell me how the paleo was today. What you were going for today. Were we decorating? Were we hunting? Plushie hunting? Bug hunting? Were we doing a hot pot? I have yet to do that. We'll do that eventually, I'm sure. I'm getting the hang of cooking. I have to rework my garden plot. I'm letting the blueberry bush just kind of expire out, and then I'm going to restart. Also, I went to the back patio of my plot, and I had 5 fully grown bushes on one side, 5 fully grown bushes on the other side for a long time. And they restarted? And I had to water them all, and I don't know. Things are going crazy. But, oh, we have to visit the ranch. I forgot after our last ad break. I have a special Pecky and a special Trufflet. I got some luck last night. I was like, I just need more so I can breed more. So I bought 2 Peckies total, maybe 3 last night, and 2 Trufflets. But one of the Peckies, oh, it's so cute. I named it Yordlet. And then the other one, the Trufflet, I did apply a gender to her. It's a her. The Trufflet, oh my god, I'll just say this. Her name is Mocha. That's all you need to know. Also, it is K-pop Demon Hunters Lo-Fi you are listening to. Your girl is obsessed. Almost up to a dozen times now. How we doing? Welcome in, Cam Shafts. Welcome in. Thank you for the follows, by the way. I appreciate that. We have randomized sounds for alerts. So we heard B from B and Puppy Cat twice there. I got you presents. Welcome in. I'm in dark mode. Is it B? So, oh, I want to get your name correct, and you know, I don't want to mess it up either. But B Sliv, correct me, please. I'm so sorry to get your name incorrect. Names are important, but I'm grateful that you're here. Hi, dearly Dom. Dom's dear friends are here. We're going up in summer moment. Bringing you support in the warmest vibes. Focus, sweet. Lock it in. Thank you all for being here. Is it I, Ked? Oh, your names are so clever. They're challenging Sweet's brain. I haven't streamed in a week. I went to New York State to go to Stardew Symphony and then Ren Fair the following night. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I didn't even mention that. We went over some pictures and videos from that. We gotta turn this down. Is that loud on your end? Tell me that the volume's too loud. I forgot to mention that, everyone. The Stardew Symphony, not on time, didn't start until about 8:20-ish. We had to drive back, so we're in bed 11:30, and then up super early to drive to Ren Fair the following morning. So I did those two things back to back. It was awesome. Hello, it's Array. Thank you. Thank you, Pixies. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for the RSO for Dearly Dom. Thank you, everyone. You're all so sweet. I love Palia. Because we're part of a raid train today, we're just a little lower on redeems. Normally with Palia, we like to do our plushie and outfit giveaways. So if you like the Palia, we like the Palia. You're welcome. Beyond that, we're so happy to have you. Self-care. Do your post-streamer self-care. We know how long those Palia streams can go. I have never done so many 7.5-hour streams in my life. But Palia, oh my gosh, I was joking when I first started that it was going to be the end of me. It might be the end of me. So do that post-streamer self-care today. Hi, Jackie. How you doing? Thank you so much, everyone. I'm catching up. Thank you. You know, Sweet just chops her hair herself. It's not professional, therefore it's not going to look professional. In 2 stages. I chopped my bangs off for Ren Fair a little bit. I wanted to have, because I knew it was gonna, pictures and all of that. So I chopped my hair for my bangs for Ren Fair, and then I had been thinking about this for about 2 weeks now, and I'm never gonna be cutting my hair again. I'm gonna be growing it out very long. So if you're new to the Sweet streams, I'm known for my long hair, and I've been cutting it off in chunks this summer. This by far being the most noticeable, I would hope. But yeah, I went from about here to this, in part because when I chopped it here and was really happy, it grows so fast. Oh my gosh. And I don't mean to complain, but I was just like, I need you to be lighter. I'm a dog nanny, and it's just like, it's been summer, like I've had long hair all my life, like I just Also, it's like solar panels in the summer, and I forget my hat. So yeah, I chopped my hair off again, and I'm gonna let it grow out forever on. But yeah, I needed to do this. I haven't had short hair since I was a toddler, so yeah. You did Halloween decorating, ranching, and bulletin board stuff. I want to do more bulletin board stuff. That's my goal. I got 1 green candy corn. But also, I've been gone. I just was able to play last night. Wasn't able to do anything on Saturday because I was on vacation. And then the last time I played was Wednesday. So yeah, my playing has been intermittent. Your strawberries did that too? Wait, what? Perry, do you play Palia? What? Palia. Perry, get in here. Get in on the Sweet community. We got one for Palia. Come on now. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm bringing in such wonderful friends. Wicked, you were close. I was close. Okay, so it's just Sylv, but without the R. Awesome. Be Sylv. Okay. Thank you. And yours is Wicked. Thank you. Oh, I see that now. I love it. Thank you for correcting me. I know some people don't like being put on the spotlight, but as someone with a unique name herself, my in real life name, I know what it's like when people are just like, blah blah blah, and then they move on and they don't even care or ask, and it's like, it's my name. Like, this is what you gotta call me by the rest of our time that we know each other, or at least are gonna associate with each other, right? So, yeah, names are just important to me. Therefore, I recognize they can be important to others. So, thank you for letting me be corrected. Thank you. We normally have those up there. There's all the same stuff we had last year, with the exception. Does someone want to send our beautiful, adorable Derpy Witch? I'm obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm not sorry. But all our ghosty waves and the other Halloween stuff, I actually have turned stuff off. I turned stuff off for the raid trade, so I don't think we have everything in effect today. But yeah, we will go a little Halloween vibes. You know, when the veil is thinning. When the veil is thinning. By the way, thank you for the follow. That is from Back to the Future. How to think about that. Earlier, we got my favorite follow sound, but we'll have to wait until we hear that again. But thank you all. You're also welcome. We got a Discord if you want to send the link. We got, I will send this. We got commands like Fish and Tarot. I owe our sweet community another command game. So we have Fish and Tarot. We reached 2 milestones for Sweet September. So I owe our sweet community a witch cosplay stream. I just did a Hobbit cosplay stream. 7 hours in a corset playing Palia was amazing, actually. I really loved it. I was like, I kind of want to do this on the regular. I feel so natural in that corset. I love it so much. And then the other one, the first milestone we met was a new game for the Sweet Stream. So I just need to get it and install it and it'll be new. So there we go. But yeah, did the fish pop up? It did. Good. Good. Yeah, our little fishies. All right. So focus, sweet. What are we doing? I got these random decorations here. I think I'm gonna put the decorating on the back burner. I don't know why. Oh, because it was originally on the other bed. I see. Okay. We're gonna put all of this away. Oh yeah, I got the Umbran chandelier. I've spent all of my money. All of the money I earn goes towards the house. So, real quick. Oh, did I already have one? Sweet. I was thinking that it was my first one. Hold up. Are you honestly the same one? Sweet. Ah, that's fine. Thank you for the Halloween confetti. Thank you. Sweet, you're funny. You know what we'll do? Just kind of do this. How far is that? 2.5? This one? Yeah. Yes? I'm so bad at this. Nope. I think it's that one. It works. Now, how are you going to turn it on, sweet? I'm trying to jump on the table, but the stuff on the table is like, excuse me? That's so rude. Ready? Ah! Did I get it? Did I just turn it off? It was on and I turned it off. Alright. Oh, there we go. Alright. Perfect. Mochi! Thank you again. You go lurk and rest. I would love to drop you a kindly follow. Oh my gosh, I'm already following you. Ah, sorry for the mwahaha there. I just think I'm clever and or funny sometimes. It's been a week since I've streamed. Let me apologize for myself one more time. I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much. Not just supporting me, not just supporting my partner Push, but our sweet community, the Dragon Clan stream team for hosting the mental illness awareness raid train. I should note, applications are open. I know I went on this whole thing about my name being used on a team application previously in September, so please don't do that. But you are welcome to ask me to use my name on their application. Ask me, and I'd love to give you a reference. So they are accepting applications right now, and they were a team I had my eye on for a while, specifically because I came to know them as the team, the group, the wonderful community that hosts raid trains for mental illness throughout each year. So this is one of their annual ones. So yeah, I'm honored to be part of it and part of the community. And if you want to join Dragon Clan, there you go. But beyond that, raiders, sweethearts, I hope you're enjoying your time. I'm loving the music. This is our first time listening to the K-pop lo-fi. We're loving it. Are we? I am. I said we, and I was like, sweet, you're speaking for other people. But I have to show you, everyone. I'm showing this to you. I'm not crazy. These were all grown. Entity, do you remember the gazebo area? Now, granted, it's been a minute. I keep forgetting about this corner of my plot, but these were fully grown for the longest time, and I walked over here and I was like, hello? And I don't have any fully grown ones in storage, so I just, yeah, they're watered now, and they'll grow again, but they reset. So let's go to the ranch, everyone. I want to show you my adorable new babies. I actually did not... No, I did not keep the Pecky as a baby because I'd like to try and breed these colors. So I named all of my Peckies, or no, it's trufflets. Oops, did I mess that up? Oh, I messed that up naming them last night. My trufflets have let on the end of their name, except for Mocha, my new baby. I realized I started that with the other chicken by mistake. Whoops. But let's show off the animals. The other piggies are growing. Leaflet is growing. Hi, piggy. Yeah, we'll feed them. Actually, I don't know if we'll feed them, to be honest. I don't want to waste food. That's my thing. What's this? Collect. Oh, I love that they added a button for that. Yo, that's a little new to me. Thank you for the update, Palia. That's awesome. Triplet, there you go. Get a little pats. Yeah, they don't really need to be fed. Not really. Yeah, thank you again, Dom. You good night. Thank you again. And I was already following. I definitely need to get back to your streams. I look forward to it. Little pet! So October is not new to you all. But I can't breed October with any of the chickens because they're babies. And we don't do that here. No, I want to go to the trufflet. Hello, duplet. Yeah, they don't need to be fed. But we will collect, and we will grill up more mushies to then feed them more. Okay, I'm gonna show off the babies. Wait, was that all of them? Yeah. I just got confused. They moved. Okay. We're good, sweet. Alright. It's getting a little late. I've wasted a lot of Palia time, and that's okay. That's okay. Actually, we could check our mailbox. We'll have a coin from Zeki. And then I might do a little... Ooh, I already did ore. I did a little bit of mining last night. I might do a little bit of bug hunting. Alright, we got baby here. Definitely does not need to be fed. Hello? Hello? Where am I? I love the game glitch. It's like, well, you're imagining. Oh, my footprints. Oh, I'm hiding it. My camera's hiding my footprints. Alright. I will show you normal chicken first. Okay, we're just invisible in general. Come on now. There it goes. Did you see? Did you see, everyone? Did you see the new furry? Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I had some luck last night. I had some really good luck. I'm so grateful. Alright, now I will show you the two precious ones. Oh! Hello? I'd like to exist? Ah! No! I have never had this! Hello? I want to see myself looking at these adorable babies. This is not fair. I wonder if I, like, go up to the register, if that will unglitch me. What the heck? Freaking invisible woman over here. I've never seen this. Alright. Pretending we're doing something. We're pretending we're doing something. And I'm just not. Okay, I'm sorry. That... I want to see myself. Come on. Has anyone else ever had that? That is so funny. Oh, Elfie! Oh! Yeah, I was, you know, I shouldn't make jokes like that, but I was kind of joking there. Just like, all I asked was to just be here. I did walk myself here. I thought I was meeting you halfway, but apparently not, universe. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Alright, I want to see myself petting these adorable babies. This, let me show you the chicken. It's gonna be kind of in the dark. Hold on. Here we go. Right here. Come back over here. Come over here. And capture them in the light. I came here at night, of course. Aw. Get in the light. I don't think they go up to a certain point. Here we go. All right. Look at these colors, everyone. I bought this chicken. It's not bred. I was like, what? Let's go. So it was very tempting to keep this as a baby. There I am. There I am. Let's go. But I want to breed this particular baby. And so, yeah, I got to give it... I have to read whatever I need to do. I need to look up what I need to do to keep these traits and pass them on. I know that much. So, Mocha, get back in the light so people can... So this is going to be a little tough to see on Mocha and how she looks different than the rest of the truffles because it is very faint. But if I can get Mocha in the light... I wish you could, like, pick them up. Ah, Mocha has a habit of doing that, by the way. She slides. She slides a little bit. My first pat, it was really sweet. Oh. Okay, it just came back on. My first pat, with her afterwards, she just, like, slid, like, 3 yards away. Here we go. You're in the light. Ah, not really. It's tough to see. So basically, the only color difference in Mocha are her feet. You can't see it here. I'm so sorry. It's dark. But they're very light colored. They're like a latte color. So she's still a little dark brown up top, normal trufflet brown, but it fades. Can you see a little bit? It fades into this lighter color. Cloud, look at my new piggy! Look at my new piggy! And she's gonna be forever a baby because I gave her a never grow cookie. The moment I saw her, I was like, boom, you are a she, you're named Mocha, and you are never gonna not be a baby. Let me show you the Pecky real quick. Hi, Cloud. Hi, sweetheart. It's gonna be tough to see in the light, but this is... I bought them both, by the way. They're not bred, so I got some luck last night. If you go to our Palia channel in our Discord, you'll be able to see the screenshots I got, but yeah. So I'm just going around petting them. Yeah, you saw on Discord. It's so cute. I got really lucky. So I'm not going to give a Never Grow cookie to Fjordlet, but I was trying to think of kind of like watery names that sounded a little magical, maybe, but anything but lagoon. Because, like, as much as I love lagoons, it as a name just sounds like you're calling the animal a goon. So I was like, yeah, we can't have that. So, yeah. And then I was like, oh, Fjord, that's perfect. So, I'm holding on to this bellflower wardrobe, and I really should just put it down somewhere or just stow it away. Oh, the sweet mushy hat. Let's go. Let's go. I love amanitas. Amanitas make me so happy. That's not how you do this, sweet. There we go. You have so many points. Burn them. I actually didn't do the sweet mushy hat my last stream where Peglo redeemed it, and I had to give Peglo back their points because I didn't do the redeem. But yeah, Cloud, I cut my hair. Oh, hold on. I cut my hair, Cloud. Last time I'm ever gonna cut it. I'm gonna let it grow back out now, but yeah, I had to do it. I haven't had short hair since I was a wee little lass. Wee little lamb. So, yes, I didn't do the hydrate before. Thank you. Thank you, B-Sylv. K-pop Demon Hunters Lo-Fi, thanks to Tolkien. Your girl had to have it today. I had to. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna do a double hydrate for the one I didn't do before. Thank you. I did tell everyone the joke that we exchanged when we were playing Palia. I was like, I'm totally gonna name drop here. I was like, Cloud asked me how many times I've seen the movie. I think I'm up to a dozen now at this point. Back then it wasn't there. It was like around 7 or 8. But I'm getting up there. I'm definitely I think I've watched it 10 times. I didn't get rid of any of this furniture. I'm so distracted. It's been a whole week, everybody. Been a whole week since I've streamed. Okay. And just get rid of this stuff, sweet. We'll do the decorating later. I want to do a little bug hunting. And or fishing, actually. You opened Fortnite and bought the Hunter's Pack. Ah! See, that's what's holding me back. I realized I'd have to buy it. And I don't want to buy anything for a game I'm not going to really keep playing, you know? So, I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. You know, I'd have to buy it as much as I want it. And I know the game is free. I know that. But have you had a chance to use them? Thank you for the mushy hat, by the way. Thank you. Since I wear it for half an hour, so that's about 9:30. You haven't had a chance. I hope you do. Do you have like a certain night this night or this week that you are thinking of? I have something going on tomorrow. I think it's a watch party in a friend's Discord. There's something Thursday afternoon or evening that I was like really excited for something. But of course, I'm behind on Discording entirely. Getting back from my weekend and stuff. Oh, today's stream, Cloud, by the way, we went through a few Ren Fair photos. We went through just a few videos. And then I talked bits and pieces, not oversharing, but definitely talking about how, you know, the month of September and scenarios affected me, and saying how ultimately those experiences haven't really given me a whole lot of breathing room to process the thing I went through at work and all of that, and just in general. I talked a little bit about, this is what prompted me to bring this up again. I talked a little bit about my weekend and just being grateful that I have a partner who supports my sobriety with alcohol, me being 5+ years, but that it was a scenario in which, and what we were dealing with, it made me realize I wasn't 100%. I'm not all healed up and fully recovered, and, you know, I honestly realized that I should not have, like, the full utmost confidence that I thought that I had in my sobriety. It was kind of like a reality check. It just really just kind of, yeah, it just kind of opened up my eyes a little bit. Just, you know, again, going back to me being grateful that I have systems of support in place, and I have a partner that can support me and be awesome and amazing. I'm very, very grateful for that. It's a privilege, to be honest. So yeah, we talked about that stuff, and then we've been playing Palia, and I'm going nuts because I swear those flowers in the corner have reset. So coin from Zeki, here we go. I think I might. Do I want to fish? I'd rather bug hunt. I think what I'm gonna do is put some of this away, and I'm gonna do a little bug hunting. I'd really like to do that, so we're gonna put that away because those are really animals, not for sweet. I don't give my animals meat. I don't think that's right. Eating the, you know, remains of, you know, other animals. Oh, I can make that. Very nice. But what I wanted to do was this and double check this. Oh, I'm actually good on smoke bombs, but I might want to make more arrows. What's this? Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, ooh, sorry. Yep, more potato pods. And what's this? A dice. What's this? A reroll token? What's a reroll token? Oh, there's a Goomy in chat. There's a Pokemon in chat. What's a reroll token? It's not in my inventory, so it's something I use specifically. Is that for like Seki's Underground? Already have that one. And I don't think we have Gerard, actually. Nice. Alright. They be stowed away. For the dailies. Oh, for the dailies. Okay. Yeah, actually, I should check that. I forget to check. Because that's the bundle board. Oh, that's the bundle board. I don't even have to go home or go to town to check that. That's awesome. Dailies. So let's see. Oh, hi. Oh, because I just pulled it out of my inventory. Let's go. What did I get? What are those? Okay, I think I have a Palian Beta. Yo, do I have a Palian Beta? What? Hey, Ravina. I think I got one. And is it in here? Because I didn't know what to do with it. Yes! Sorry. That was weird. That was a weird sound. Wait, it didn't count. Aw, it didn't count. Oh, I get a reroll on that. Resets in 18 hours. Hey, Captain Stick. I'm not sure why that didn't work. Because I got one. I have it. Huh. That's what the reroll token is for. But I know, but I have the fish. But I got the sting. I got the thing. I'll check it for it. Weird. If I reroll, I may not have the thing that it's gonna ask next. Maybe you need to catch it on hand. Okay. Maybe I should go fishing real quick. I think I would have gotten that by Einar? It doesn't think you have that one. When clearly everyone... Clearly. Oh, there it goes. Thank you for the ghosty flyby. Weird. Alright, let's go try to fish. I think that would be over by Einar. And the reason I say that is because I haven't really fished anywhere else. So let's go try that. Unless anyone else can correct me if I'm incorrect on this. Oh, by the way, after stream today, I'm gonna post a poll in the Disky for our next watch party. I know it's a little sudden to host one this Saturday when we don't even have the movie figured out, but we'll figure it out. I just know that this Saturday will be a great day, but we are approaching Halloween, so I think the following watch party I will go ahead and establish as this is what we're gonna watch at this day and time. But I think what I'd like to do is take more than one like recommendation from the Sweet community and then do another community voted watch party. So yeah. Oh, I was like looking for Einar. I forgot I'm here to fish. I got really confused. I was like, wait, oh no, I can't do the thing. You're just here to fish, Sweet. Oh, I need a better line. Whoa! Oh? Oh, he just wasn't... Okay. But there's that right there. Oh, I'm so silly. There we go. Alright, I'm not good at this. All for the Palian Beta. Hello? Hello? I see you! Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, but you're just a gillyfin. Oh, and you're taking a minute. This is gonna be tough. Oh, my. Oh, oh, oh. Oh! Okay, that wasn't tough. I'm confused. But we'll keep... Oh, I wasn't out far enough. Oh, my goodness. Okay. We'll try this again. Ooh, time check, everyone. We, excuse me. Oh! Oh! I need to hydrate. I'm coughing up a lung. I'm trying to wrangle in this fish. Oh my gosh. Chaos. Chaos. I feel like I'm gonna Google where Paleo betas are. I don't trust myself. Paleo. Paleo betas. Oh, it's uncommon. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's Elderwoods! Yo, we're going to Elderwoods right now. I'm excited. I like never have a reason to go to Elderwoods. I'm excited. Hi, welcome in, PMS Jordan. Hello, hello. Thank you for grabbing your dailies. Thank you. Bored. Oof. This way? Yes? Oof. I'm getting mixed up in Kilima. Hold on. Where's Sweet? No, you're going the right way, Sweet. Okay. I'm doing all right. Happy Wednesday. Happy middle of the weekday to all of you. We are part of the Dragon Clan Stream Team Mental Illness Awareness Week Raid Train. I said that all coherently. My goodness. Proud of myself. Yeah. Thank you for the lurk. I love that name. Love books. As you can see with the books. And I've been told I have to stop getting books. Because we ran out of bookshelves. Until we get another one. Alright, we're in the Elderwoods. You know what that means. We put on the shiny outfit. We put on the shinies. Okay, where does one fish in Elderwoods? Ooh, probably over here. Or in the grove. Exactly, Cloud. Exactly. I'll just need to save up money and get another bookshelf. I'm really obsessed with this kind that I have, though. I hate to say it, but I did get them from Wayfair. What's this? A chair? Can I get that chair? I already have one of those chairs, though. I don't need another. Where? I have to go back. I closed the tab. Go back, Sweet. Where to get a Paleo beta? Oh, you can kind of catch them anywhere. Oh, but with no bait in Elderwoods. Okay, so I can pretty much just go anywhere there's water. Hi, Emma. Thank you for being here. Happy middle of the weekday to you. I'm wearing the Amanita hat. That was redeemed. Talked about the difficulties I had in September. Lots of stuff going on. Talked about Ren Fair from this weekend. A little bit of the Stardew Symphony. Not much to say. Because one of the things I don't want to do, I don't want to give spoilers. I know people in our audience plan to see that concert. So, no spoilers. And we're playing Palia. We've had a lot of love today. How are you, Emma? Emma's such a sweetheart. Let me give Emma a little shouty. Emma works so hard for so many. Lovely organizer of events and communities. I hope you're having a good middle of the weekday. A Sweet, focus. You want to go where water is. Why are you making this complicated, Sweet? Oh, we should just go to Demir. I like to say murder docs, and then people get mad at Sweet, so I stopped saying it, even though I just said it. But it's like Demir docs? Murder docs are better. Thank you, Emma. Emma, you're so sweet. Thank you for everything you do. Yeah, look at people who are like, Emma's here? What? Let me come back out of my lurk real quick. I love that. Those types of people, you know, are good eggs. Good, awesome people. Thank you for having some time for us today, Emma. Hi. I'm in your way. Sorry. Jeez. My bad. Why do people do that to me? Oh my goodness. And it, you know, honestly, doesn't really happen to me off stream. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'll be streaming with all of you and people just walk on me. Like, I'm just living. I'm just existing. Come on. We've been through this. Oh, that is way past the bubble. Hold on. I want the bubble. I don't know if I can get to the bubble because of, like, where it is. Let's try this. There we go. Got the bubble. I know it's wrong, and I haven't turned the reminder off because it's been a week since I've streamed. You know what I've been through, Cloud, this weekend. And then traveling in general, like my brain. And then I worked yesterday. I did work. What's this fishy? Ah! I want it! I think it's something I haven't gotten, unless it's just a... Oh, I wanted it! No! Sorry, everyone. I'm not good at fishing. I need a better fishing pole. I wanted it. It was something I don't already have, guaranteed. Let's try this one. I don't know if we can get in there. Oh, it says red? Am I, like, too far on the board here? What? Oh, no, it's just... Yeah, there's no way. That's lame. That's very mean to put that there. Bad spawn. Bad spawn. Here, let's go over here and try for this one again. What's the purple? What's that? Ooh. What's that? I can't just plop myself in the water. Oh, there is no way Sweet's gonna be able to get this. Hold on. It's gonna be like, oh, maybe if you, had a way to get into this. Yeah, it's not letting me. It's not letting me. Ah. But this one I should be able to get. Ah, no. Why are they being so difficult? Come on now. I'm really terrible at this, obviously. Goodness gracious, that's so bad. I wish they would slow down the aim. This is so bad. This is so bad. There we go. No, not far enough. Yeah, no crap. There! This is as close as I can get it. Huh, sorry, everyone. You're not being ignored, Ravina. Chrissy Cat, hi! But yeah, I haven't... Oh, did it despawn on me? Did I miss the fish? I looked over at chat. I'm done. Let's just try to go for a Paleo Beta. This is going well. This is going so well. Sweet is so good at this. How are you, Chrissy Cat? It's lovely to see you. Get your dailies. Get your dailies. All right, I'm just gonna just throw it. Nope. All right, I'm not having fun. Let me fish. Let a girl fish. There we go. How are you doing? There we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, gosh. Ooh. I have a feeling this is not the place for Sweet to be fishing. I might want to go back to Kilima. I got some worms. I should make use of them. I'm going to fast travel home. I'm not doing well. All for a Paleo Beta. Oh, a little sicky today. Oh, I'm glad that you're here. Well, just as, we get the ads warning. I will say this. This is going to be the last round of ads, sweethearts, because we are due to raid out in just about 45 minutes from now. Hi, honey. Game on. No ads for our sweet stars or those who have been gifted subs. So Tolkien, no subs for no ads for you and others. But I am gonna take this opportunity to take a break, sweethearts, check in on the animals, hydrate, all of that jazz. I encourage you to do a little self-care along with me. I really would love for you all to stick around, hang out for our next stop on the Dragon Clan mental illness awareness raid train. Thank you all so much. I'm a little behind on having appropriate links and commands. There is a little information. I don't have the oh, oh dear, we're not giving away games. See, reasons why I try not to give out commands that I may not have updated. But, ignore the games, I apologize. Dragon Clan is fundraising for To Write Love on Her Arms, doing a wonderful job, and we have fundraised for them before. And I'm just so grateful for everyone here supporting Dragon Clan, the streamers, the mission and cause, and amplifying voices. It's so important. So, just like Chrissy Cat said, Mental Health Train is such a good cause. And again, reasons why I wanted to join Dragon Clan. Oh gosh, we're approaching about a year ago is when I first like really started paying attention to them. But I've been part of Dragon Clan for 8, 9, 10 months now, getting there. So if you're interested, feel free to apply. They do have open applications. Just ask me first if you want to use my name as a reference. Just ask. And yeah, I really love you all. Thank you for everything you're doing here today. We got a little bit left of Palia. Let's move into our break screen. I'm going to check in on the pup and uh yeah, refresh the mocha, all that jazz. I appreciate you. Hi, Esper! And I'll see you all in just a moment. Take a break with me, and we got another 40 minutes left of stream. I'll see you all in a moment. And enjoy the music to my dear sweet stars. Enjoy. on. I have to move a spider out of the way. Hold on. Poor little thing is gonna get stepped on. There we go. Little cutie was moved out of the way. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. We still have, I'm gonna add like 3 more minutes to the clock. Well, a couple more minutes, for the Amanita hat. Make use of Cloud's points. There we go. All right. A mesh. Oh my gosh. It was okay. It was good, but it was also okay. There were, things happening this weekend that were a little trying, but nothing too difficult, but reasons why. We participate and amplify such things as mental illness awareness, which is what our raid train is for today for Dragon Clan. Excuse me. Started off with viewing just a few Ren Fair pictures and videos, then moved to talking about some of the difficult, more interpersonal issues I had in the month of September, that the reason me bringing those up to mention and kind of cast light on the fact that the bigger, most pressing thing that I've experienced in September was a really big tragedy and traumatic event during work in September, and talking about how I very much have not processed it. I have not dealt with it. I know the emotions will hit. So yeah, we've had open experiences. We've, did some fun photos, and now we're playing some Cozy Comfy Palia. Cozy Comfy Palia. So yeah. How are you, Mash? Happy middle of the weekday. Hi, Panda! Seiko Panda's like, meanwhile, I was just killing spiders. Oh my gosh. Some of you have phobias. I'm going to stop right there. Let's just say, if you have a phobia of spiders, you and Tolkien share something in common, and what he saw this morning, absolutely effing valid in his defense. And I told him, you're going out the other door, hon. I'm not even getting that one. That's a big deal. That's all I'm going to say about that. Like, if a sweet doesn't touch it, that's a big deal. Sorry. Even that's a little too much for friends with the phobia. I love them. I love them so dearly. A lot of insects I love. I've been told, oh my gosh, this one time I worked at a museum for a couple of years, and I posted a picture to my Instagram of this bug. It was so shiny and pretty and kind of big, and I just thought it was cool. And I picked it up off the pavement, put it in the grass, and my coworker was like, that is highly poisonous. Like, what are you doing? Like, you need to not do that. I didn't know. I was helping out the bug. I am constantly helping out bumblebees. You know what they need, everyone? They're like bats. If you ever see a bumblebee that's kind of like, I'm on the ground, like, don't just, like, move it into the grass. I know you probably don't want what to happen to you. What happened to me last week. I was fine with it. I let a bee crawl right up my leg. Big old chunky bumblebee. So cute. Me too, Mash. I love bumbles. I wish I could hug them. I won't. But let it crawl right up my leg, and it was like buzzing, which can really rank up. Like, my heartbeat started going up because it was buzzing. But what it's trying to do is get its wings ready to take off, and that's what it did. It was like, I actually had to close. I had a flannel on, so I had to wrap that around my thigh to make sure it didn't go underneath. And just as it, like, got to, like, almost just above my knee, not quite mid-thigh, but right at the flannel, it flew off. And that's why it was buzzing so much. It was like, I'm ready to go. Like, and you know what was really cute? I was trying to get the 2 pups back in the door. The bee, like, I saw it, like, go right into the woods, like, a ways. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm trying to get the pups back in the house. And the bee came back around, did a circle around me, and then left. And I was like, it said thank you. It was so sweet. So reasons to love insects. Like the moments I've had with insects, I could give you stories about dragonflies. We're here to play a game, so I'll try to focus. But yeah. Let me catch up with chat. Ooh, wolf spider's different. Wolf spiders, ouchie bite. Ouchie bite. I don't pick up. I just, come on, move along, Give him a little stormtrooper. Oh, thank you for the difference. Yes, spiders are venomous. They only poisonous when you eat them. Thank you. Clarification is important. Thank you. Do you love the hat? So I ordered it off of Etsy, talking about that traumatic experience I had at work, everyone. I was browsing Etsy one day, and my love for amanitas is growing. Toadstool mushrooms. I love them. It's going to be a huge project for us for this month with felting. And then I went through the thing I went through at work. So it was a Friday. I had favorited this on Etsy along with 2 other hats. And then Saturday, like after everything, and I had showered again and was laying in bed, with the heavy comforter on, the weight. I was just like, order, no hesitation. I was like, damn the price, it's worth it. I know I'll love it, and I love it so much. It's the last one that the artist had available. You can get the pattern if you want. But I will say this, they have other variations of this same pattern. It's super, super cute. They have one with a longer top. So if you like the Amanita, but you want a longer one, I think that's still available. But the whole reason I'm even bringing this up, they have a brown one of this one. I think a green one of this one and maybe a blue one, but there's like one is a witchy one, like a wood witch one. The other one is a flower one. It's a rose one. There we go. It's so pretty. So anyways, I went with this one over other styles on Etsy because of this. I loved this. I loved the chunky cable knit, and this was so particular to this artist. So I was very, very happy. But yeah. Oh, you love fungi? Mushies are the best, I love amanitas. It's a growing obsession. It's definitely tied in with the cumulative grief I've been experiencing this year. It's kind of filling in that hole as, one does going through traumatic experiences. But I just love mushies. I love mushies. So I love that you love them too. Let's go! All the mushies! Oh, small amount. Nope, not the full horde. But yeah, I love mushies. You want to make yourself one? You could. Mash, I will get you the link if you want to get the pattern. Or just find the pattern online. I'm sure you could Google it, because you know what you'd be looking for sure. But thank you, Vivian the Turtle. Thank you. Some say I'm the fun guy. Sorry. I should play the game. We got half an hour left of stream. Alright, so I'm here for worms, and this whole Elderwoods fishing is not such a good idea. Sweet is not equipped. I totally forgot about this. We have a lot of worms. I totally forgot about this. Hello? Go. Oh, no. You go in there. Yes. Here we go. Okay. No, go here. There we go. Okay, so we can put anything in there, essentially. Just one random garlic. Oh, an hour. Alright. And then preserves. I totally forgot about this. I could be making money, Sweet. What's wrong with you? Oh, the game kind of lagged there. Hi, Sergeant. Yes, I love amanitas. They are so best. Toadstool mushrooms, amanitas of that gene, the subspecies, if my, understanding of Latin is correct, which, is probably not that, up to par. I don't know Latin. I don't know science words. I should, having been a planetarium performer for a couple of years, but Okay, focus, Sweet. How about, what would give us, okay, what has the most focus? Oh, I guess, no, it doesn't work like that. Some of these give me focus, while others don't. I'm gonna put in the blueberry, I don't know what else to put in there. Oh wait, we got worms. How do I put the worms on? Ooh, oysters. Oysters are, I like the color of them. I love how pleasant and they're just so neutral. They're just so pleasant. Yeah. Did you get your daily mushroom? By the way, we have that as a redeem here. There's 1 of 12 possibilities. I believe 12. They are all edible. I absolutely tell people that. I'm like, I would never write in any of those things of inedible, harmful mushies. You did good. And it's the same with the coffee. Those are all real drinks. I have not tried half of them. Mostly because I'm not a big espresso fan. I will get espresso every now and then if I really need the perk, but it has to be in a mocha frappe. So it's kind of taking the taste out of the espresso, but still giving you the kick. All right, focus, sweet. We're going to get rid of this. I got the worms. We're going to try a little bit more fishing. Normally I have been streaming pretty much all summer in the afternoons, everyone. I've taken a week off, just because of timing with the weekend and stuff. So before I had this little mini break, I was streaming afternoons, evenings. Oh, so many people loaded up. Afternoons, evenings for months, and really good timing for our sweet community to join me in Palia. So this morning is a little different in that, one, I've done a heck of a lot of yapping. So solo play is probably best. But doing the solo play, in part because a lot of our Palia friends in our sweet community are sleeping. Or sleepy deepy. Or work. So, we're gonna be doing the morning streams for, I think, the rest of the month, to be honest. With the exception of Saturdays, where we start in the morning, but we go to the afternoon. So yeah. Yeah. I want to go bug hunting. I don't want to get this fish. I love that. I love the bug hunting. It works well for sweet. Hi, Chica! Hi, hi, hi! And thank you for the lurk, Vivian. I appreciate you. Hi, Einar. Can I get a recipe from you for a better fishing rod? Yes. Wait, I can use insects for bait. Oh! Oh! And technically, that's about half an hour with the Amanita hat. I'm gonna keep it on. I miss it. I miss it. It's been so long since I've streamed with all of you. I'm gonna keep it on. Here we go. Oh. I sounded so funny just now. I heard it. Here we go. Oh. No. I do not. What do I need? Oh, level 6? What am I?
The conversation has now ended. Goodbye.
Oh. Alright, more gilly fins. Here we go. Alright, how do I put the... Wait. Help me out, sweethearts. How do I put worms on the fishing rod? Oop, not that. Oop, I don't want to laugh. Stop laughing. Stop doing that. Oh, you just do what you do with the other stuff, sweet. You silly. Ta-da! Wait, didn't do it. What's my favorite skill? I do like the bug hunting. But also, Surnuk hunting is a lot of fun. Choppa and Surnuk hunting, I really enjoy those. Oh, Einar, jeez! What is being whipped in front of me? By the way, I just got done watching a lot of Indiana Jones this weekend, so, like, just like, no, I'm done. Hey, Omega, time to wrap up stream. Let's go. Bye. There, I said it for you, okay? I got the joke out. Yeah, it's a toss-up. I really like bug hunting, but I also love Choppa and Surnuk hunting. Mega, you watch it. You watch it now. Alright, we're here to fish, sweet. I can't figure out how to get this to work. No bait. I know, I'm trying to... I don't get why the hook is there first. Like, how do I... You go enjoy school, Chica. What's your favorite skill? You tell us. I'm curious. What's your favorite skill in Palia, friends? There's no point in casting this rod until I can figure this out. Is it right click? No. I'm trying to drag it. Oh, is it just clicking it? And then if I right click again, is it on it? I can't tell. I can't tell. Furniture making. Oh, is that oh, that is a skill. I still like the bug or Sernuk hunting for sure. I say Sernuk over the Chappas because those Chappas, oh, they're a little elusive. They're a little elusive. It's a big fish! Oh, sweet! I don't think I got a worm on this, do I? Oh, come on! I swear! You know, one of the reasons it took me months to fall in love with Stardew was because you could not progress farther without getting better in fishing, and it's so hard. You can't make cozy games that are so difficult in like this one little area. And that's inaccessibility, and I'm not approving, and I've said it. We're done. There. It's really tough. Like, all the other things are so easy to do, but fishing has to be difficult. And I'm gonna call it like I see it. Why is it always the fishing in games? Why is that so tough? You're shooting a deer. That should be the most difficult thing in any game. Those things get shot once and run for miles. You hook a fish in the mouth and I'm sorry, you lose 50% of your catches. I'm just BSing everybody. But it is really maddening. What the F? It should be much more relaxed. You love Stardew fishing? I loved it with mods. I did not get the community center done until I modded Stardew, and that was a year into playing. I went a year into starting a couple different farm saves and getting maybe 2-3 years in, romancing, doing all this stuff, and it wasn't until, and I haven't played Stardew in a really long time, but that last file save I had, my first time getting married, the only reason I got that community center done was because of mods to help me with fishing. And I need to stop complaining. I'm catching every other one, I'm getting there. But it is a common trend, these cozy games chalking themselves up to be all accessible and being like, yeah, fishing's gonna be impossible. Why? Why? Like, okay, fishing, the sport, the coziest of all sports that you could possibly name. The most difficult? You just went opposite real world there? We got blue candy corn. Let's go. All right, I'm curious. It's probably not tracking up too far. It's not tracking up too far. I want that recipe so bad. And I'm really only kind of doing this. I wanted the Paleon beta. I'm doing that for the daily. What do mods do for fishing? They can help with the bar. So, oh, hello. Yes. They can make it automatic. You can make them semi-automatic. You can adjust like a bunch of stuff. Also with mods, you can kind of trick the amount of bait you have, and I learned that accidentally, and I was like, oh, I can just keep making more of this by accidentally copying it. So, there's things like that. Yeah. All you need is rabbit's foot for... Oh, I lost a fish. All I need is a rabbit's foot for completion that you can't get. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just, like, not even barely registering the community boards. Really, the only reason I'm registering this kind of run with the Spirit Festival is because, I'm just getting candy corn as is. I don't have to do anything extra to get that stuff. I recognize some of the other stuff. There's like, I gotta get pumpkin versions of stuff. What? I'm moving over. Like, I'm moving the mouse. It works now, but not while I'm fishing. Like, it makes you stuck. I don't get that. Weird. Did you just get a fish like 5 times her size? Yeah, you get a little plushie. By little, I mean that one, that giant one. First time I caught that, amazing. Now I have several, and I'm like, okay. Not to sound ungrateful, not at all. It was just like, oh, okay. The surprise is worn off. But it is fun. It is fun. I was expecting to lose it, to be honest. They're not always an automatic, so. Yeah, rabbit's foot. How does one acquire rabbit's foot in Palia? That is a lovely question. I don't know. I'm gonna do this particular cast. And then I'm gonna check Discord. I wanna make sure. Oh, nice Gillyfin. And you're way out there! Huh. Ah! Yeah, you were way out there. Okay, I'm not surprised I didn't get that one. Yeah, I won't be mad about that one. It was way out there. I want to make sure our raid target is live. Let me head over to the Dragon Clan. Do not see them posted in check-in. Let me go to the schedule. Where's the schedule? There's the schedule. Alright. Oh! I know them! Easy peasy. Alright, let's go over to the channel. Oof. Oh. Okay. Give me a second. I can't keep going. I don't work until later. That's so weird about streaming Wednesday morning. Like, I'll have time before work. I normally have to, like, go. Like, Sweet's late to work again. That won't be today. Where are you doing, Sweet? Okay. Check in. See. Okay. Yeah, I can go a little longer. If need be. Let me double check the schedule. Was I supposed to go to 11? I'm pretty sure it was 10. Yeah, because 2-hour slots, but Grandpa and I were closing the gap. We were closing the gap. And you know what's so funny? We regularly do that. This is like our 5th time. We've done it. Actually, Grandpa was a huge inspiration to me. I just noticed Grandpa was doing so much good work with their channel, and I was just so impressed and just kind of, in awe of them and being a wonderful human being. And we started sharing similar raid train events. We started, just becoming more and more close. And it's so funny. This is like, I kid you not, the 5th time where we saw the lineup, the drafted schedule of another raid train, and I DM'd them and I was like, yo, you see we got a gap? We're scheduled, you, Gap, me, you wanna do this? And that was pretty much my message to them, like, you wanna do this thing? And they were like, yeah. So yeah, it was really kind of awesome and worked out really well. So they were doing a bunch of rivals today, but Grandpa also does Fields of Mystria, and some Stardew, definitely modded Stardew, gorgeous mods over there. So I'm super grateful for their love and just everything who they are. Coming back to accessibility, sometimes it's hard for you to have a group with others to have more success, and the whole trading aspect is another level. Oh, I'm a little confused by that. I just begun trading myself, now getting more plushies and stuff like that, so a little above my head. You're meeting a Stardew for community center. Oh! I'm like, Rabbit's Foot in Palia? I know that's in Stardew. That is so funny. Yep, I remember that. You need to get the bunnies, and then they just drop them. Yeah, they just drop them eventually. So yeah. Or, I don't know, the traveling cart. I know I was looking for a lobster for the longest time. I was only operating with 5 bait traps at the ocean, which is silly of Sweet. And so it's so dumb. So every Friday, every Sunday, traveling cart, hoping that she'll have a lobster so I can complete the community board. The moment, and we're talking like months of gameplay, not just like months in game, like months of gameplay. The moment I increased from 5 to 10 bait traps in the ocean, it was like I got the lobster right away. I was like, that's so painful. Like, that's all I had to do. More traps, Sweet. Duh. Speaking of ocean animals, there's a Sea King in chat for Pokemon players. But yeah, you gotta get your baby bunnies and then let them grow up and then they drop their feet. Sounds awful. That sounds so horrible. I am a little worried. Oh, they're live. They're live. Disregard. Cool. Cool. So we will be on time. Okay. Disregard. All good. That does tell me we need. We're not raiding yet, but I do want to get those raid train messages ready now, and then I'll throw a couple more casts out into the pond, and then we're gonna thank everyone who's been so kind and sweet today. But we're important assets. Here we go! Good. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on that Discord channel. You have 3 and no feet yet? Oh, you're gonna want like a few more than that, because they don't always drop cotton and stuff like that. Your sheep are gonna produce your cotton for that. But yeah, bunnies are they're kind of more cute than they are actually useful. At least in my experience. After so many bunnies, the last time we were playing Stardew, we had like 2 coops going, a big size barn. I had multiple rabbits, and I like never got rabbits' feet. Now, ducks. I had very few ducks. So many duck feathers. Weird. So weird. Okay. And another one. And another. We'll try this again. Come on now. You my soda pop, my little soda pop. Oh my god, I'm just so obsessed. Stop me. Ooh, I'm not gonna get this one. I want it. Come on, soda pop! Let's go! That was awesome. I'm very happy with that. Whew, my heart rate. I'm definitely going to be taking my medicine after stream. Fishing. Telling you, it's not as cozy as it could be, okay? Obviously, right there, proof. My heart. Oh, another one. Now, I really struggled for that one. I'm not trying as much. This is like such a funny version of Soda Pop. I didn't get that one. But I see that over there. Oh, wrong button. Einer's still fishing. I see that spot over there. Oh, come on. It's probably gone now. No, it's still over there. Alright, let's run over there. Oh, hello. I thought... Nope. Not quite sweet. Oh, did something just despawn? Oh. Hello? Whoa, what's going on? That was weird. I pressed the button and it just kind of zoomed in and said I couldn't fish. New to me. My energy's running low. Or focus, rather. Focus. I got it. I got another bass. Oh, I'd love to increase my fishing skill. Just one more before we wrap up today. Well, I just got a text. I'm sure I'll be sent a picture, maybe. Regarding the incident I had to experience at work and it being so traumatic and saving who I could and stuff. There was one in particular where we weren't sure if it was going to survive. Again, I'm gonna withhold details as to why. But apparently the fledgling is doing so much better. So, yeah, I'm glad. I just got a little text about that. It's good. It's good. Reasons why I haven't really processed the event. I'm trying not to think about it. Trying not to think about it. What is the serpentine? What was that? I was not moving my mouse like that, at least as far as I know. That was funny. There we go. Painted perch. Let's go. New fish. Hello. Nice. How are we doing? Yeah, that's not a whole lot. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We are going to head back home in Palia. We're gonna probably sell off a lot of this fish just for the money. I probably should keep it to cook, but I'm gonna sell it for the money. Ow, my eye. Hello. Ow. Thank you. We'll wait till we move over to the... I love that follow alert so much. Welcome to the Sweet Streams. You're welcome to say hello and or lurk. My favorite one. It's my favorite one. Ooh, but we're gonna keep the starred ones. Let's go. I'm excited. We're gonna put that one on display. Nice. I guess the candy corn can get put away. No? Hello? Oh, I'm trying to put it in the, whoops. Did you sell? Okay. Trying to put it in the storage bin, sweet. Don't do that. There we go. And then, hello? Oh, you did press the right thing. Oh, but no, you lost your fish, sweet. Where's that fish? We're not cooking that fish. Hello? You're gonna be decoration. There you are, fishy. Oh, do I not have a gilly fin on display? I may not. Actually, let's just take those out. And that back out. And put them in there. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna eat. There we go. And let's go place my character in a pretty, beautiful spot. Not there, because there's not much going on there. How about... Oh, you know where I haven't sat yet? Because I just put the chair down. There. There we go. You just sit there. You sit tight. We'll go move into the chatting screen. You can take a look at the hat. Even bigger now. And now there's light in here. When I started stream today, it was completely dark. Here is the hat. Isn't it adorable? Like, oh. Do you see the knit on this? It's so cute. Do you want me to drop the link? Let me grab it super quick. We got time. We have time. We actually have plenty of time to kind of say our thank yous and wrap up, get our raid message out. So let me go to my purchases. Now, because I'm kind of obsessed with emotes and other stream stuff, I have a few pages I have to scroll to get to the Amanita hat. In part because of September. We got stuff for September. There we go. I only had to click the next page once. It's by Mythic Phoenix. Just pay attention to what you're buying. If you see a hat like this and it says $6, that is a pattern. Unless you crochet or knit, don't buy the pattern, okay? So if you see more higher priced items, you're probably actually buying the hat. But yeah, they do hats, they do other stuff, really beautiful, mythical, Celtic, gorgeous, cute, woodsy, fairy stuff. Junimos. Oh, there's a Junimo there. Hello. There you go. So yeah, check them out. They got stickers. Where's that woodsy hat that I want? Oh, I don't see it. Oh, where are their hats? Now, here, I'm just going to type in hat. Did it sell? No, there it is. So I like the Modern Forest Witch hat. I have that one favorited, and I have the Deep Raspberry Floral Modern Mushroom hat favorited. They also do other styles. They do more of like just a flower cap, which is super cute. They got a Halloween slouchy one. They got a frog bucket hat one. I mean, and you know, not just hats and other cute stuff. So anyway, we're here for streamer stuff, but check them out because they're amazing. They are amazing. Just like Dragon Clan. I want to thank Dragon Clan so dearly for putting this together. Ari as well. Ari is amazing. So amazing and does so much for the communities. I truly hope that she is putting, you know, her health and her well-being first and foremost because she does so much for so many others. And thank you to the organizers of the event. Thank you to everyone who's been riding along the raid train. We're approaching the end of it very soon here. I'm second to last day, or let me double check this. Yeah, last day is tomorrow. Last day is tomorrow. So please stick around. Maybe keep your computers on, keep the lurks going and all of that jazz. And say hello to amazing streamers who have wonderful things to say, amplifying this amazing cause. And I do want to, what is with this song? It's like really, here. I want to simply say one last time a little disclaimer that normally I do not discuss such things on stream. While we do advocate for mental health, mental wellness, and so many other human conditions and matters, I don't normally talk about like more interpersonal things. I don't talk more about personal things in public spaces, very namely Discord and streams. And I have allowed myself to do that today. And I would like to simply say thank you. Thank you very much for letting me have this moment and being able to open up. And, the disclaimer part is thank you all so much. The disclaimer part is that before and after today, I won't really be talking about these things again, They're things that I want to put in the past, and I want these individuals to also move on. And, I want everyone to make better choices for themselves and find whatever it is for, that will improve and, make healthier our own mental well-being. I want that for everybody. You can't want that for yourself if you don't want that for others. It's a give and take. It really is. So as much as we need to prioritize our own well-being, we also have to want others to have that for themselves too. That is part of the healing process, is part of loving each other and supporting each other. When friendships fall and, things, people go their separate ways, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It's just one door. It's one door. So many other doors. And if you just keep at this one door that's closed and locked and you keep pounding on it, you're missing all the other doors that are waiting for you to walk through. So many other doors. And I want that for others so dearly. I really, really do. So thank you, everyone. I want to thank our raiders. I do kind of need to wrap this up. I want to thank our raiders so, so dearly. Everyone who followed today. You're all so sweet. Thank you so, so much. Next stream will be this Saturday. We're going to start off with Kato's Post Office. It was a game gifted to me. We'll probably move into Palia a little bit on Saturday. I missed it for sure. We have a Discord. Feel free. I love my blue sky. Thank you for the support and the partner push. Partner. Thank you so dearly. Your raid recommendations and chatting and lurking, it's beyond appreciated. So thank you to the wild mods who look after us and taking care of our sweet community and helping me stay on track and keep moving forward. Without our mods, where would we be? So let's get our raid message going. We're gonna move into the end screen, everyone. It's been such a joy. Let me get this raid message to you. I'm gonna modify it a little bit just to add in and remove spaces. There. This is going to be our raid message if you want to just copy it once, or if you want to do it like a bunch of times. Hi, Elreed. All right, our raid target is all set for us. I love Sailor Plasma, and you will too. They are such a cutie patootie, so sweet. And I'm grateful for all of the work that they do. They do so much. Okay, name. Okay, no, there is no underscore. That's why I was getting a little thrown off. I was like, is there an underscore in there? No! It's just lovely, wonderful Sailor Plasma. Thank you, everyone, for being here, being so sweet, so amazing. Let's continue to love and support, not just for streamers, not just for our stream teams, especially for our communities, our friends, and people whose voices may not be heard. Thank you for stepping up and helping and being so wonderful. So do that post-streamer self-care. Very important. I'll see you in Discord. We got a watch party, Halloween watch party, coming up Saturday. And my next stream will be Saturday as well. And more raid trains this month. This is the first of 4 more to come. I have a total of 5, technically 6 this month. I love you all so much. Thank you everyone for being here, being yourselves, existing, doing the best that you can, but also giving yourselves breaks and rests in between everything. So without further ado, everyone, be kind, stay wild. See ya.